Well, look at what we have here. Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
The Wanger Show.
Yeah. Boys, we're back.
Do people still listen on the audio version? Do they not know we were here until I just said The Wanger Show?
Maybe.
I think they knew because the sound quality on my home setup is not great. So they're hearing this crisp sound and they're like, holy shit.
Yeah, we're back, baby.
Yeah.
Full time, every single week, 8 o'clock live.
Ooh, maybe not.
We've all signed contracts. We're going to
Wrote it in there. This is the 322nd episode of The Wanger Show. A show where friends come together. Sometimes it's usually only like one, maybe even two, but now it's 3 friends come together, have a good old time, podcast, talk about, everything from pop culture to news.
Yeah.
And everything in between.
Numel, by the way, is the Pokemon.
Oh, Numel, the fire
Numel.
type. Yeah.
Is it? That's
It's a fire. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Brian, you look at this right now and you're thinking that screams fire, right? This fucking guy.
That screams.
Look at its evolved form.
Sleepiness.
It's evolved form.
Well, then we're going to learn that next week.
Okay, all right.
We'll see.
Yeah. It's
oh,
like
no, fire type, you're right.
Yeah, it's like a camel or some shit. It's like a fire camel.
Numel, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
okay.
get it, yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, camel.
Camel. Yeah.
Get it.
This is weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at you guys.
This is strange. I haven't been, I think, since December. I haven't been in this home. I haven't been invited.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm here now. It's fine. But you've changed things up.
Have I?
What's new?
He has a shelf over there with a
You
Lego
haven't seen
thing.
the shelf?
That's been there.
No, not with the
No?
Pokeball and all that shit.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen
Got my
that.
badges, the Pokeball.
Brian brought up the Draco photo. I haven't
Draco
seen that.
photo.
And
I haven't seen the
then
Draco
I haven't
photo.
seen the new camera here as well. We got
You
a new
haven't seen the
cam.
new camera?
Look at that thing. Look at that thick fucking HDMI cable
It's a
coming out.
fat boy.
That's
not a
is
mini.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
man.
very heavy camera.
That thing is like, it's got ring going around it.
She's
Oh,
got a
man.
fat ass, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot's going on
Those
here.
shelves, you didn't see those shelves either?
Oh my goodness.
You
What's
haven't
going
seen
on
those
here?
ones?
You
Got
just
my
got into a Lego phase. apparently, it
Legos
looks
and
like.
my Power Rangers.
Ooh, what
yeah.
Lego?
Is this what you did every Monday night when we weren't here? You just did Legos?
I was like, well, I should put. I took down some of the sound stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up those things. I
Yeah.
want to put up more, but then I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna move at some point. But
Okay.
I don't know. I need. I want to.
You've been saying you're going to move for like 2 years now.
You've lived here for like 4 or 5 years.
kinda my
haven't
thing
you?
now.
I want
Yeah.
someone to point
Yeah.
out when the first time you're like, I think I'm going to move.
I think I might
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
2019. It's been here. Like, yeah, it's been like 4 years. Yeah.
Whoa.
I do want to put a new poster, so maybe fill up one of these posters. I want to put like a scare tag poster up there
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Speaking of which, that should be dry. Have we talked about when that's coming out? Maybe in
soon.
soon.
August.
Yeah, like a month
maybe?
or so.
Yeah,
August?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just waiting to hear back from one.
There's one that's picky about it not being online before.
yeah.
And so we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have more up to date with
So it'll
that.
drop on the YouTubes?
It'll be dropping
Yeah.
on the YouTubes pretty soon. I'll try to do some kind of
On
marketing. Just on Tubi.
On the
Freebie.
TV.
Could.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be a freebie.
Oh.
When did Freebie became a thing? On
V?
Amazon.
Freebie.
The
That's
Amazon
the
thing.
the jury duty thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
got
yeah.
some originals on there.
Yeah.
I think Judge Judy had a show. Like she was one of the first to like sign on with Freebie.
I feel
like
really stupid. I totally thought she died. Isn't she
Hey,
like way
Hey,
older?
no,
fair.
that's
She's a little old.
That's Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's RGB.
Yeah.
Judge Ruth Bader
Yeah.
Ginsburg, of course. Yes, I mixed
They're
them
in the
up.
same
I
wavelength.
mixed them
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
God damn it.
I only know that because Amber loves Judge Judy.
Okay.
Just loves her.
Yeah.
So she watches her on Freebie?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
She's just
Well,
like,
she
Judge
signed
Judy,
a-
she's a badass.
She signed a huge contract.
Dang.
And you know who replaced her? Steve Harvey.
Oh, she. Oh,
No, Steve Harvey has like some judge show on like ABC.
he's not doing Feud anymore?
Or maybe he's on KCal 9.
Oh.
He's still
Didn't
doing
it-
Feud, but
Yeah.
he has like a judge show. You're like, is this dude a judge?
Okay.
Isn't Steve Harvey the guy who had the memo that he sent out to his employees a few years ago where he's like, don't look at me in the eye, like, don't talk to me during, like, I
There was some fire.
Almost
under
certain
it
this is a
on-
thing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, fuck it.
Toxic work.
You did the same
That's,
thing?
I'm going to send an email to you guys afterwards. Don't look me in the eyes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Address me as Sir.
Sir Steve Harvey.
Sir Steve Harvey. I want that
Address
exact
you
name.
as Sir
I'm going to
Steve
change my
Harvey.
Twitter handle to Sir Steve Harvey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kingsport Cal brings up my shirt. He's asking what's going on here. This is Dadalorian. It says,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you
what
get
it
it? You get it? Star Wars.
Those
and
are
stuff?
literally your kids. That's literally
yeah,
you.
My wife made this for me.
Oh,
she
wow.
made that?
Yeah, she knitted it
Is
herself.
Disney
yeah.
going to sue her?
Oh.
That is the logo
It's
back
got
there.
me. It's got the two kids who look Not really like my children, but yeah.
That she got your complexity right.
Yeah. That's the most
Where the
important.
cats?
Oh, that's adorable.
Are the cats on there?
The cats are not there.
Oh.
The cats would have been like little.
like Chewbacca's or something.
Yeah. Oh no, little what are the little penguin fucks from the Last Jedi?
The penguin fucks.
Yeah.
Oh, the porgs.
The porgs.
Yeah, I think about the little crystal critters.
Oh no, those are the
those crystal critters.
the Vulpexes.
That's one of my favorite lines in that movie when Boyega's just like, "Where'd all the crystal critters go?" Great movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel.
You got a boyfriend?
It's
You got a boyfriend?
line.
Cute
Yeah.
boyfriend? Oh, we're gonna talk about Lucasfilm soon. Damn it! But hey, we haven't been in the same room. How have you
This is
been?
weird.
How have you guys been? I talk to you like every day, but how you guys been,
I
Brian?
haven't talked to Brian in
here.
forever.
Yeah, you guys catch up. Do your thing.
I saw him at the wedding, but like
Yeah.
he was doing wedding stuff, so I couldn't have like a Cody and Brian moment, you know.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like,
no.
how have you been?
I've only seen photos of your adventures over there. I haven't talked to you about your
On
adventures.
the way. Oh,
on
but you
the,
got questions? Okay,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
talk about anything. Yeah.
So you get in Friday.
I did.
Let's go down.
Wedding recap part 2,
You get in
Cody's
Friday.
edition. Yeah.
How's the boat ride in?
It's fantastic.
Nice.
Had a canned Long Island.
Yeah, did you
Great.
can
Yes,
Long
you did.
Island?
Yeah. Walk out feeling very good.
Were you drunk any of the nights?
Wedding night for
Yeah,
sure.
he was pretty drunk.
Wedding night.
I want to say I was drunk the night
All
before.
these fuckers pissed me off the wedding.
Whoa,
No,
don't
I
piss
think
this guy.
I think the night
Because
turned
Marzonia
into-
was the.
Alex was
he was
drunk
he
as
was the
fuck.
sneaky drunk where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
he's like he was quiet the whole time. Then he started talking, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh fuck, he's drunk." That's when I was like,
Alex
"Oh,
is
let's
drunk.
get
Alex,
this man
I'm
to
cutting
bed."
you off. You are social right now.
I realized it in the golf cart ride back
Yeah.
to the place
Yeah.
because everybody in the back was just.
I don't remember.
You drove everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And Amber, she was drunk too, and she kept like hitting me, or she was like saying, she was like egging everybody on, like just to keep being wild.
I did have a moment where I was like, I should sober up because I don't want Christian to like be like driving us and taking care of us. And I was like, oh, we're leaving in 5 minutes. So, like, I don't think I can sober up in time. Christian,
And
it's on
like,
you, buddy.
It's like not even a 10-minute drive from the venue to your place.
Well, our golf cart
Yeah.
took like a half an hour because it was
that
so
was a
slow.
gas.
Yeah.
You brought
Other
up
than that,
you brought
great-
up the sleeping thing. Yeah, Alex, I don't know if it was that night or I think it was the night before because I was holding Eric up, I think, going back from the wedding. But Alex, I think, legit fell asleep on me. And like
in the golf cart?
yeah, and like I thought he just like kind of like swerved and ran into me, and like we got out and he's like, "Sorry for falling asleep on you," and I was like, "You fell asleep on my shoulder? That was you?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
Within like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Because the ride again is like 5 minutes.
Getting anywhere there is approximately 7 to 8 minutes,
Yeah.
and he was
He
passed
fell asleep
out.
within that time.
So I think that was the night before, but yeah, I think I got at least a little bit buzzed, tipsy every
I
now
don't
and then.
think anybody was like hurting though the next. Maybe Alex
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
But
yeah, maybe.
all of us felt. Amber was hurting the next morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was feeling it. But
that was your first time away from the kids, away from the wife,
Yep.
away from the cats.
Yep.
You
Kept
went
sending out
wild.
updates. I'm like, everything cool there? Everything cool?
Yeah.
So sorry. But,
So you're just drinking away. You're
I
just
was.
like, let me do all the drugs.
did feel
Let me-
nice to have a nice little
Drug-
11
drugathon?
a.m. beer. Whenever the earliest we had beers over.
Oh, you
there.
had 11 a.m.
It was,
Yeah.
it was a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I think we paced ourselves really well too. God, it's a good trip. Let's go back.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it
Yeah,
again.
let's get
I
back.
think my brother's going in like August, and I was
Is
like,
he getting married?
I was like, can I go?
Yeah. I just want to go.
Yeah, I'll hang out. Yeah.
How's the married life so far?
It is.
How you doing?
It's going.
It's
you know?
going. Okay.
Did you feel like a changed man once you signed the prenup? I mean,
No.
Make sure you guys do that.
No, I don't believe I've just been me.
yeah. You know, every
I'm
time I
me.
look at Cody, I'm like, he's just being him. Cody,
That's a man who knows who he is.
knows exactly who he is. Married or not, children or not, he is who
His
he
life
is.
has not changed since he was a wee boy. Still that
Yeah.
same guy. Yeah.
Well, so Laura's been away for like 2.5 weeks because
Okay.
her cousin got married in Virginia and then her friend got married in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had a point where my wife's been gone for 2 weeks.
Right.
So this is interesting.
But this was like right after, like we just got married.
Yeah. This is supposed to be the newlywed phase.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are
We have yet to celebrate
already
anything.
separated.
Yeah. I'm like,
This is not.
what's going on here? No,
That's
but
right. You guys are doing a later honeymoon, right?
Yeah, next year.
Okay,
We'll
for
go to
sure.
the Greek islands.
Okay.
Go to
Ooh.
Italy,
Okay.
Greece, the rest.
Greece is separate from the Greek
Yeah,
islands.
yes, yes.
All right. Okay.
Someone had mentioned that Catalina gives off Italy vibes. I'm like, that makes sense. I'm like,
Yeah.
never been to Italy.
Yeah,
Why am I comparing
Hey,
the two?
you
But
Google
like,
Amalfi
sure.
Coast
Yeah.
one time, you're like, that's fucking
It
Catalina.
looks exactly
it's
the
the
same.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm glad we got to the island before the orcas started attacking people on boats.
Oh,
so that
yeah.
was good.
Was that a real thing? What do you mean?
Have you heard the orcas?
We talked about it last week. You ever heard about the orcas?
I don't know about
Dude,
the orcas.
Don't go in the water, bro.
Oh, which ones?
Any water.
Uh,
I'm convinced they
I think
sunk
they're
that
mostly
sub.
Lake Mead?
It's starting to spread. There was like
Nothing's floating in Lake Mead these days.
that's why all the bodies are resurfacing on Lake Mead.
Because it's so dried out.
Yeah, all the orcas on there.
I miss Lake Mead, man. I used to go there. You ever go there?
Yeah, all the
like
time.
Yeah.
And then I found out all these like dead bodies from these mobsters were popping up out of
Yeah.
like not jars, but freaking
Jars.
cans or some shit.
Sure.
Yeah,
Why
big
not?
old can of a body?
Big ass cans.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, these orcas they've been sinking expensive yachts. They're just taking out the rudders.
On the Pacific?
I think it's on the Atlantic coast. I think.
Oh,
I think it's
on
like
the
I think
east
it's
side.
further
it's not over
away.
here.
But it
Okay.
started spreading, and there was like a rumored one orca that had like started it all.
Eventually, they're going to end up in San Diego or Orlando, and they're going to take back
Yeah.
SeaWorld. It's going to be a whole thing, man.
Cool.
I hope
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I hope they walk on land.
Yeah.
I hope they take over. They deserve it.
So they're just eating the rudders?
They're like,
They're eating the rich is what they're doing.
yeah, they should. I mean, it's only a matter
Yeah.
of time. There's
Yeah.
still no record of them killing a human. I think like in the
Oh,
wild.
That's by
I was gonna
design.
say,
That's
like,
by
no,
design.
But for now,
They're scot-free.
all it takes is one time. All it takes is a couple rich people to go down to submarine, and then it just happens again.
Didn't another billionaire die like hiking or some shit?
There was the actor that died in like the San Bernardino mountains or something.
There was like
No.
another billionaire that passed.
You go to Everest or something.
Was it hiking? It was some other thing. But I was like, what? These billionaires just going one by one.
What do they have to like? What are they searching for in
Because
life?
they have nothing else to do. They have
They
all
won.
the money in the world. They
They
won.
won. What do
They're
you
like,
do?
what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna risk my life.
Cody, when you
Yeah.
have such a huge dick,
Yeah.
what do you do with it?
Take it to space.
Yeah.
Take it to
That's what I do.
space. Take it to the water
to
space.
the
Yeah.
deepest part of the ocean.
Yeah.
You fuck that ocean.
Yeah. I want to buy some of this ocean and
Yeah.
fuck it. That's what
Go up to the top of Everest, just piss everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just let it hang out.
I think that's a whitest kid sketch. That's a good
Oh,
one.
damn
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Why
Did you follow the sub stuff?
I
'Cause
did.
We talked about it last week a little bit.
I did. I've been watching videos. I've been reading on it.
So
I'm like-
you have a family member that was a captain on the Navy or
Who
something
also
like
had
that?
insight on the thing?
Yeah,
Because that was
yeah.
apparently everybody on
That was a thing.
everyone's like coming out like
They're like,
oh,
I texted my ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
who's in the
Oh, yeah.
Navy, and he said,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I was gonna be the face, so I was gonna be the financier, and I was like, "Fuck that!" Everyone's like involved now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was also a bunch of after that incident happened. Then a lot of other rich people were like, "Oh, I was supposed to be on that sub." You know?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
Seth MacFarlane was supposed
on
to
the
be
9/11. Yeah, it's
yeah.
the same thing. Yeah, and I heard too that because those guys that I watched their internet today, they bring up news and stuff. The old ETC guys, they were covering the stuff, and they brought up a bunch of old articles from the Titanic, like the real Titanic.
The same shit.
And there was the same thing where people were like, "Well, I was supposed to be on that, but I missed the boat." So it's just like history repeating itself. It's crazy.
100 years later.
That goddamn boat is still killing people, man.
I just like how I watched the James Cameron one, and he's like, "By the way, I knew this was gonna happen."
Such a fucking.
I've been
James-
down here
Yeah.
longer than anybody. I know.
He's like, I knew this was gonna happen on Monday,
Yeah.
and they were just playing a charade until on Thursday.
It's such a
But
James
I didn't want to
Cameron-
say anything to the families because I don't want to be a dick.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's the like that wasn't even the question.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the guy was like, "What are your thoughts?" And
Well,
he
I was
like,
out there
knew.
filming Avatar
I was about to
3,
say-
which, by the way, is coming out
If you
next
like
year.
this matter with Avatar 2 is available on Blu-ray, by the way. Check it out. We go deep into the ocean there as well.
That was
Yeah.
my
then-
favorite. He's like,
Yeah.
I've been on that. I've been on that
Yeah.
boat more times than the captain himself.
That's how he let it off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and like he was interviewing with some guy. And he's like, "Didn't you know too, Jim?" And the guy was like, sure, we
to be
both
fair,
knew. Like,
to be fair, it's valid that everyone wanted to hear what James, because he's a legit like
Explorer,
like,
whatever.
Yeah, submariner, whatever. You know.
yeah, but like the guy, like they just pronounced the people dead.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I knew on Monday that they were dead." Don't you
Well, I
agree
think
that we both
technically-
knew? We just didn't want to come out and say.
I think they
it.
technically did
was
know
funny.
that they all died early
Yeah,
on.
they just didn't report it.
They didn't report it yet.
Yeah. No, it was the like 4 days or whatever it was. It was like people were posting like, "Oh, it's so sad. They're like living in their own shit. They're like their oxygen's gonna run out, and they could be floating on the surface somewhere." And it was like, "Oh, where are these people?"
Yeah.
And that was like the start of it all.
Yeah.
And then people just like started turning of like, "Oh, that shit just exploded."
Yeah.
I think there was a
Imploded.
rumor that the My Heart Will Go On was like playing on loop inside the thing too, and I was like, oh man, this is going to be torture for these
Yeah.
people.
That would have been the worst case scenario if they did float back up via an emergency.
Well, that's what I read today. or yesterday.
That
Like, they were trying to surface because they heard something. They were abandoning their mission because something was going wrong. So they dropped their weights or something. They were trying to resurface.
Oh, and it's just too late.
So I wonder, like, were they going in a panic, like, oh my god, like a leaky thing or whatever, or were they just like, oh, we got to go back?
Yeah,
and then it happened.
You would have
hoped it's that case.
There's so many memes, so many just like dark memes, and one of them I saw was like the Sopranos ending where it just cuts the credits.
Black.
It's more or less what happened, I guess.
Pretty much. Yeah. So hubris. Don't go to the ocean. Just don't. It's pretty easy.
It's a wild story that's been keeping me entertained for like, where I'm like, because then they bring up like the remnants.
The wreckage,
what's in it?
The wreckage is
there. Like
apparently
footage?
there was some body. I don't know. There was some
then
stuff.
I saw some article said like human remains found. I'm like, what parts?
Yeah.
What? Didn't they just blow up? And then everyone's an expert online saying like, well, they would have reached the surface of the sun. If
my father is the sun. He says
the pressure of the boat. If
my father, Zeus. He tells me. Yeah. So wild.
I also had to look up like, feet and meters. Like where is it? Like how many meters or how many feet is the Titanic?
What the hell is a nautical mile?
Like, yeah. But okay, so this one was meant to go 13,000 feet or meters because the Titanic's at like 15,000, but it's like meters or feet.
It's like 2,000 meters, but like 3,000.
What is this thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I did, however,
because
I saw that Titanic was on Netflix come July 1st. I was like, let's watch it. So we watched.
It's on Prime.
It's on Prime too?
Yeah.
Oh,
I started watching it too.
You know what? It's a great movie.
It's great. Right now.
Yeah,
the
it's
effects
fantastic.
Don't hold up at all.
Oh, really?
It looks so bad.
It's not even effects. It's practical.
No, but like the wide shot of like the giant ship.
Those are still great. The ones that don't hold up, the ones that don't hold up are like the guys that fall and hit the propeller or the railing.
It looks
the shot at like the very back when it's like rising up like that. I always look great.
That looks amazing. Yeah. Did you know there's a shot where they like superimpose Kate Winslet's face? Like when she's running down the hallway.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Like they put her face on the person or like a different expression, and you watch it back, you're like, oh my god, it looks like a PlayStation 2.
Whoa.
Look it up. No.
Well, look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
I don't know how to bring it up.
Do you ever tear up while watching it or rewatching it at all, or no?
I mean, I don't get to the hour 3. Like I just like turn it on.
You watch the good first half of the first third.
I mean, it's not like I have TNT anymore, and I just pop in whenever.
It's always on.
It's
TNT,
like always on TNT, and I'm like, this is hour 3.
Yeah.
Like I'll Never Let Go. Like that stuff's beautiful. The stuff with the old people like accepting their fate and they're about to drown. Like that stuff's cute. Not cute, but like that's
Freudian.
It's very sweet. Like when the mom is
is
tucking the kids in. Like it's super sad. But the thing that gets me all the time in Titanic is
musicians playing.
Yes, all the time. It's like, well, chaps,
because you're a basic bitch.
Yes,
like it's everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm going down with the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor playing with you. I'm like, oh my God.
And why is no one like, fuck that, I'm going on the ship.
I want the deleted scene of them afterwards. It's like, okay, well. They're just going to stand there and just let the water consume them?
I'm going to get on.
Like they're sinking and the instrument's still over the water, still playing.
Herman said both Leo and Kate are superimposing that shot.
Really?
Share the link, Herman.
Really?
We'll play it right now.
Really?
Share it.
Find it. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Elena in the chat, by the way, says hit that like button. Goddamn right. Hit that like button. Leave comments. Talk to us. Let's go. We're talking all things.
Titanic.
Just saying we're talking
Breaking down
things.
Titanic. Titanic 2. Have you seen it? What do you think?
Well, because of the algorithm on my YouTubes, like I watched like all the people talking about submersibles and all that shit, and then there's like a old history channel, like James Cameron recreating the crash or whatever.
Oh.
I watched that. I watched one of them on YouTube, and then I saw that all of those National Geographic stuff is on Disney Plus. And let's watch it.
So like he literally built like a model of the Titanic. He's like, yeah, we're trying to see how it would fall because according to my calculations, it would have fallen like this. And then,
is that the 20 years later one?
Yeah, something like that. So then it falls, and he's like, no, it didn't fall like I thought it would. So we have to like connect it back up again, and it falls like a banana peel. It's a banana peel, guys. Like so, like
it's so cute because he's like he has like the model there, and he's this should be here. This should be here. This should be here.
But this is so much work for what? To like prove that you were right.
It's this for him.
Yeah.
All this
like,
fascination.
it actually like proved that what I shot in the movie is accurate.
Yeah.
And as he was talking about that, Avatar 2 was delayed like another 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm
All
sure.
because of that shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Avatar 2 is on Max now.
And
Or no,
Disney
it's on
Plus.
Disney Plus. Yeah,
I think it's on Max as
Is it
well.
on Max?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
That's what I watched.
There we go. Even Frantic Rage says like in all
Appreciate that.
caps. Thank you, Frantic
Cool.
Rage. Appreciate you.
Sure.
Wow, what else to cover? We talked the submersible.
Talked
We
it all,
talked
yeah.
the
Talked everything from the last 2 weeks.
last
Here we
2
go.
weeks.
Mhm. Got Brian caught up to speed.
Got Brian caught up to speed.
Got Cody's wedding.
Yeah.
Cody's wedding.
Stories.
Stories.
Yeah.
You sang karaoke at the thing.
I did.
You did a doot doot doot.
I played the hit. I played the classic. Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's-
wasn't very
yeah,
bold.
It's better than
Yeah.
Eric's.
Yeah, you got to know your audience.
Yeah,
you got to play
that's
that. Was it a hit
yeah.
though? Were you able to see if the crowd?
I actually
was,
didn't get a good look. I saw I caught
so
glimpses of
awkward
like
up there.
one person. Yeah.
Oh, who? What one person?
I don't know. Someone was like, "Yeah," to high five somebody on the way out.
Oh,
So I
fuck
know
yeah.
I know it like did okay.
All
but
right.
I didn't,
So that
like, get a
one
good
guy.
look. Yeah.
Like he's the general.
As long as I make one person's night, that's all that
Alright,
matters.
cool.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're up there having fun and someone's judging us, fuck them.
Yeah.
What are you
that.
doing? What are you doing with your life,
Exactly.
sir?
Yeah.
That's
Singing
what I say.
closing time second. Okay,
Yeah.
see how it is.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that.
Just
guy.
sing closing time as the second song at 9:15 when karaoke starts.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Jeez.
Don't sing closing
Yeah.
time.
No. Speaking of closing time, you
What?
hear about this Twitter stuff going down?
I've heard.
It's closing time because the site's closing.
Is the site's closing down?
Yeah, probably.
From the
I don't know.
correlation.
Or at least everybody's acting like because they're already
Yeah.
plugging their new social medias.
Yeah, it's
that
like the
they're
third
gonna-
way of
Truth-
people saying, "I'm going to Mastodon" or "I'm going to Blue
Mastodon?
Sky" or
Blue
whatever.
Blue Sky. I didn't even
Yeah.
know about this one. Yeah.
Mastodon was the first one. Oh, you
I-
mean Blue Sky?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Gotta
Because
be
the
fair.
first time it was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to Mastodon.
Yeah.
And then they went there, and then they just went right back
Never-
to Twitter.
yeah, it was just-
so
yeah.
it's the same
Once
thing with
again
Blue Sky.
happened here.
Well,
Yeah.
so I tried to share something with you boys from like Twitter, and then I clicked the link, and then it wouldn't let me see the video unless I logged into Twitter.
Oh,
So I was like,
Well,
that I didn't know.
that might be.
I know
you
just
can't do that.
standard.
Twitter,
No.
the Twitter video in general is just so bad.
Really?
It's
Like the
so
compression?
bad. No, just accessing. If you click on a video and you try to just frame it, turn
Oh,
your
yeah.
phone,
Oh.
it's so
Falls
bad.
apart.
It's disgusting.
but like at least like if you're on like Safari and not logged in, you could watch a Twitter video.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
Oh wow.
You can't access a tweet unless you're signed into
Signed
Twitter.
in, yeah.
At least that's what I've read.
Well, and the thing that happened this weekend was the data limits that was
Limiting
being
stuff,
that was
yeah.
being set, and I think that was because Elon wasn't paying like for the data.
That's
Yeah,
the,
but he never admitted it. He just
never
said,
did, right?
Hey, to like streamline or something like that
Yeah,
to make
that-
it easier. Yeah.
That's the rumor on the Reddits
Yeah.
saying like, well, his bill was due June 31st.
Just didn't
Yeah.
pay it.
It didn't
30th.
or 30th.
Or not
Yeah,
31 days in June.
Ah, damn it.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Yeah, glad you're back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he didn't pay the server space or whatever.
Yeah.
The bill for all that.
Google Cloud or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
that-
even then-
so then he limited everybody.
Because I don't know what I forget what the breakdown was. It was his method of trying to get people to subscribe to Twitter Blue. I'm
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
and I don't think it worked. But even then, the amount of tweets, I was like, I'm not on Twitter nearly as much anymore. So
Yeah.
I never really had that issue. But also, it's like God, that's so much. Like how much?
600 tweets.
Yeah, it's
if
like
you're
how many? Are,
unverified?
yeah, like how many are you like scrolling past? But I get it if you're just looking at it, and then all of a
It
sudden
just-
you can't.
Yeah,
do
as soon
it.
as I logged in, like it wouldn't let me fucking look at anything. Like as soon as I pulled up the app, I was like, I can't even scroll up right now.
Wow.
It like
Yeah,
counted you
it
out.
was completely done. And in
Oh,
case
wow.
you ever went to like the search of the trending or anything, clicked on something, it would say you can't watch.
Well, because it probably loads like
Yeah.
the whole thing,
Yeah.
and then that counts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just
just
seemed
one
like
else.
a fuck up that he's like trying to like say is
Yeah.
something else.
And I saw him tweeting like he was trying to do because he thinks he's so funny on Twitter. He thinks he's the funniest person on the planet.
he owns
So-
it.
Well, he owns it, but
That's like owning a comedy club and being like, I'm the funniest guy
and then
here.
doing stand up like
yeah.
every
Every
single
day.
night.
Saying, like,
but
I'm
he
hilarious.
he tweets saying like go out there and touch grass. Like he's making fun of people complaining about being on Twitter this whole time.
connected to their phone
Yeah.
or screens or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
But he tweets all day long.
So someone responded like, you tweeted 400 times last Tuesday.
Yeah. And like go you have multiple companies. Go take care of Tesla. That's
You have 9 children.
yeah. Well, some
He has
I mean,
9 kids.
Yeah, he does.
Something like that.
He's
Fuck.
got a lot
Does
of
he
kids.
talk to any of them?
No.
I think there was an article recently that came out that one of the kids was like, I
No, yeah, they don't even want
Wow.
like the last name
Yeah.
Musk.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, Yeah, go be with your children. Go handle
he's
Tesla.
not going to, because if anyone had any control over what he does, he wouldn't do anything other than his mama.
Oh, can we talk about that?
His crazy mama?
Well, because he was supposed to fight Zuckerberg.
Yes.
And then the mom stepped in and she was like,
I call bullshit.
We're not doing
I call
this.
bullshit on that. No, he was just scared of losing. Because
of course he was.
Zuckerberg's been getting into that shit for years.
Like,
now.
I don't like any of the. I don't like Zuck or Elon. But Zuckerberg will beat the shit out of him.
He's been like training and shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Well, at least
really looking forward to that.
At least Zuckerberg's like stuck to like Facebook.
And Instagram, yeah. Or
and
Meta.
He's really trying to make that VR thing happen.
But he's like that.
Trying.
He's not like trying to take over everything and be like, I'm going to change Twitter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or just be a huge
And he's not like a huge
asshole
grifter that just grifts to like the right wing and says that everything's woke and comedy's illegal. Like I saw that Theo Vaughn had Roseanne on his podcast.
That was the whole thing.
And he just uploaded the entire episode to Twitter. Yeah. And everyone and just like
Theo did?
Yeah, Theo did.
Wow.
And then I think there was like a clip that went around about her.
You don't like Theo Vaughn now?
No, I don't mind him. But
are you too woke for the Vaughn?
Are you too woke for the Vaughn, Christian? I don't know what that means. I don't know who this is. I saw the clip going around, the Roseanne thing. I saw that going around.
Well, people are upset.
I know the
her,
name.
Obviously. Roseanne?
But, yeah. Big fan.
ABC?
No, like I've heard the name Theo Vaughn. I'm assuming he's a stand-up. But I can't tell you a single joke.
He was at the store all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
He was a regular at the store, but I think he moved to Austin.
He's a Rogan.
He's a Rogan to like the Rogan section.
I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Because he used to be regular, but then he like developed this character of like Theo Vaughn, and then he like went into that.
I prefer his like podcast self than, or just his random snippets of lines. His actual comedy is just like
I don't remember seeing his comedy, but his like random bullshit on his podcast. Like, come on, man.
Like he's got a
hoes be lying. Like he just says like weird shit like that.
He's got one where he's on the Rogan podcast and Rogan's talking about Monster energy drinks, and Joe Rogan is like, he's like, oh, those are just I love drinking them, but they're like they make you want to take a piss like so bad. And then Theo Vaughn's like, they also want to make you want to beat your wife. Like just fucking just like what the fuck? He's like, someone who's drinking that's going home to punch. Like what the like who the fuck says that? No. It's so random.
But the character he's playing is a guy with a mullet.
Yeah,
who looks like Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
sounds like him.
Yeah. Like
that's what he's saying.
What he's obviously the domestic violence isn't what's funny. It's pure randomness and the way he brings it up.
Like a horrible thing to say in that moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so fucking random.
But it's so out of left field.
Yeah. You never know what he's gonna say. Yeah. So, but yeah, Twitter is a mess. People are going to be leaving it.
You guys have been talking about leaving it for years.
I haven't been talking about since leaving November, buddy.
For as long as you have been wanting to move out of this place, you've been saying, "Yeah, I'm almost over Twitter."
You got me there. You got me on that one. I'll probably. What do I leave first? Twitter or my apartment first?
We'll
I don't know.
See. When's your lease
you're
up?
In both until you're 80. I think
that's true. Yeah.
For Twitter, I worked really because I don't tweet anymore.
I worked really. What do you mean?
What
do you mean?
Hear me out.
You built your
I worked really hard to curate my feed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've muted so many people in words. I get the good stuff now. Okay?
Woke. BLM.
Only woke. Show up, guy. That's all I ever see. Of course.
I only see like Ukraine updates on my Twitter. That's all that I see now. Yeah.
When I muted the word vote, it felt great.
Oh,
man,
that's nice.
Great.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah,
coming up.
What is
midterms? Next year.
Next year. That's coming up.
Okay.
That's soon.
I was like, well, shit. I was like, oh, fuck.
You only got a few options.
Yeah.
So
the old guy.
All the old guys. What's with the obsession of RFK and like him taking his shirt off while working out too?
We talked about that last week.
Did we talk about that?
He had the jeans, right?
Yeah.
He's got a good dad bod.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, he works out. I'm gonna vote for him. Like, what the fuck? This guy's a weirdo.
Like, you see things like that, and you see it gain traction, and you wonder, like, what the fuck is going on?
I want to see DeSantis and Trump. I don't want like a debate. I want them like a workout-a-thon. Them just to like work out and see who can
combine. Like, most people would be okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would legit decide the vote.
Dude, put Biden in there too. Get lost, but put him in there.
Like, but I don't know. It's
That's
just so
the
weird.
plot of Idiocracy, of just like world wrestlers just like saying like vote for me.
It's just we're kind of there.
Yeah,
might as well.
And you're just like,
they're screaming matches. Oh, Pence will be there too. He'd be like, oh, he's still
got
around?
A fly on his head the whole time.
Oh yeah, he's running.
He's running for.
He
the
put his
presidency?
hat in the ring. Yeah,
he put his little white hair.
he's like, can I do it, Trump? Please, can I do it? Can I do it?
Mother,
mother,
can I do it?
I have to ask every woman before I can do it.
And then so fun times.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our world.
That's our world.
That's our world.
That's
Cody, how do you feel of bringing children into this place? Saying like I gotta provide for them.
It didn't feel great when we had the first kid and then a pandemic happened.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
born in the pandemic.
This is wonderful.
He was born in 2020, 2019.
2019.
Yeah. End of 2019.
August 2019.
Ooh, that's quarter 3. If we're might be quarter 4, Q4.
No, that's very. No, the beginning of August would be end of Q2.
Oh, end of Q2.
Right? No.
It's also for a very specific, it's very niche topic.
How many quarters are in 12? 3 months.
3.
Oh, shit. No.
Yeah. So
that's Q3.
August is the 8th month.
Yes. And there
so
are.
it's Q3.
That's the middle of Q3.
Yeah, September would be the start of
we
Q4.
Got there.
July. Yeah.
I went
when did World War II start?
I don't know.
39, 38?
Yeah, 39. Yeah.
Anyway. I forgot where I was going with
this.
this.
If you want to be
your son was born in Q3.
Thank you. I'm back.
Of 2019. The Q3 of 2019.
Okay.
Yeah,
so Q4 was great. Everything was going wonderful. And then Q1 of the next year came out.
It started off strong.
Fuck. Yeah, and then it all.
When did you guys first hear COVID?
What? Hear of it?
Yeah. Like
the end of 202019.
Of December?
Like first hearing the rumblings of it, right?
Oh, wow.
February.
I think January
like
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
Really?
I
pay attention to the world news.
It started to get real when
Twitter?
I was at a bar trivia thing, and I was with my buddy, and it was legit a trivia question.
Oh,
and he was like, "What is the name of the virus or whatever that's happening in Wuhan or whatever?" And he was like, "We couldn't get the number." I remember I got the number wrong.
Yeah,
I think I said like 17.
The year of the that we're in right now.
I was like, "No, I thought there were 17 versions before." So I didn't get it.
I was working at SiriusXM at the time, and we were doing a live show with call-ins, and there was, I don't want to say the name of the show, but their audience is a little out there. Okay. And I don't know, I wish I could remember if it was like January or February, but people would call in and like, you hear about this virus? Apparently we're good because it's only attacking Chinese people. And I'm like, oh shit.
So he's not alive anymore.
And, no.
He's probably not alive.
But the host was like, where'd you hear that? And they're like, I heard it on the news. It's only attacking the Chinese people.
Why is he
specifically attacking?
He's specifically Bobby Boucher's dad.
Yeah. I heard on the ESPN. Yeah. No, but I was like,
just like Tiger Woods and his daddy.
Wild.
Yeah.
Like someone, and like they believe that. Like that was already in like January or December of yeah. So then it came over. Then the company shut down, or like those office shut down. I'm like, oh, this is real.
Yeah, I think it got the most real in March when like
March. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's once Tom Hanks got it. That's when we're like, oh, it's fucking real.
No, we were in quarantine then.
No, we weren't. It was the night Tom Hanks got it, and they shut down the NBA season, and then like we got a Slack or whatever, a text from Thad or whoever saying, don't come into work tomorrow.
Is it true in the NBA bubble someone started selling like food in the bubble? Did you hear that?
Food. I don't know about food, but I know they had like a bunch of little mini shops set up.
Like this, one of the players like opened up his own like food thing. I don't know about that. And he made a ton of money because like he brought in his own like something. I don't know.
Good. That time in the NBA bubble was, I can't wait for a good documentary on that. People were getting like snuck in and out like for hookups and shit. It was wild.
But there was no breakouts though either, right? Like it was successful?
No, one guy got tested positive, I think, or like he broke protocol. I think he might have been one of the people who had somebody in, and he was on, I think, the Rockets. I forget the guy's name, but they were playing the Lakers. It wasn't Yao Ming, but they were playing the Lakers, and like I think they won the one game, and then right after that, he got kicked out, and people were saying like, "Oh, it's LeBron like rigging it or something."
It's because it was playoffs.
Yeah, it was great conspiracy theory time, man. NBA bubble was wild. Yeah,
30 for 30.
It was Jimmy Butler, according to Daniel. Saba says Jimmy Butler sold coffee for a nice profit.
Oh, really?
Jeremiah confirms. I had no idea.
Okay. I thought it was food. I didn't know it was coffee.
I thought Jimmy Butler was busy.
Yeah, he
give him my money.
Made a huge profit out of it.
Jimmy Butler had an incredible postseason that year too. Really? So like he was
hey man,
he was caffeined up.
He's wearing many hats.
Wow.
They don't wear hats in the NBA.
It's a saying.
Oh, okay.
Try it.
Try it. Give it a shot. Yeah, COVID. What a wild time. Do you guys ever think, because I used to think, like, especially during COVID, that there would just be a day where we'd throw our masks off in ceremony and be like, we're free. There was never that day. Just kind of like,
breath of fresh air.
Sometimes I'll be out in public. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be out in public and just think, wow, this is weird. We're just back to normal. We don't give a shit anymore.
Like, when did it happen?
Yeah.
But there's some people, Alex, that are still wearing masks.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Which nothing wrong with it.
Cautious.
Oh my God!
So many times I feel like I should wear a mask.
Remsen wears masks. Well, he hasn't as much anymore. Sometimes he'll wear like one of the
I'm
mask
all for normalizing. Like if anyone is sick or anything,
if you're
airplanes going around,
especially airplanes.
Oh, airplanes! I can absolutely
Airplanes
wear
I'll still
every
wear the
time.
mask.
Every time, yeah. And you're going to like super crowded areas, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
But then
Go for it.
you'll get those weirdos from the Sirius XM shows, the listeners, that be like, "Why are you wearing that mask, brother? You know it's over,
Are you
right?"
Asian? Because it's not going to attack you.
It's going after the Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're fine.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I still wear it on the mask on the plane. Like crowded. Like at a concert, maybe not. Like I'm just like,
No, I've been
concerts
many.
are fucking disgusting
I went to-
already.
I
Last concert I went to, I wore a mask, but
Really?
that was last year, so we
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
quite out of it yet, and that was right after we got COVID in Vegas, so I was being super cautious. Yeah. Vegas is probably a good spot to wear a mask, I'd say.
Yeah,
I mean, the last
you get
time
what you get when you go out there. You know,
The last
You know
time
what you signed
I
up
went to
for.
Vegas, I was fine.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
that, we got sick from Wanger.
Well, from
Yeah.
Wanger fans breathing all over us and hanging on.
Did we ever
I don't
find
know
out
where
who
the fuck they came
Patient
from.
Zero was?
Probably.
So, yeah.
They brought it from wherever the hell they're coming from.
Could have also been
Kansas City? No, it wasn't us. I was fine. Actually, I didn't get it that time. I got it later.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
yeah, we all got it. Doesn't matter when. It's not a competition, but we got it first.
So are we supposed to get boosters
Man, they're
still?
going straight to vaccine talk.
Yeah.
Speaking of
you
RFK,
do that?
Yeah, here we
You
go.
do that?
Do you guys do boosters?
I need to. I need a little.
I'm all for getting them. I just haven't
Yeah,
gotten one in a
I'm
while.
a big fan.
But I'm all for it. You know, I'm
Not
totally.
threatening anybody. I'm just playing both
I'm
sides.
totally. Just like
I like to do my
I
own
haven't done it
research.
yet, but I'm all for
I'm
it.
getting to it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm all for freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
I've
haven't
gotten a
done it.
couple. I've gotten a couple.
I've
How many-
been boosted twice.
This
So
is when
you've
the people
gotten
come
4?
in. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
gotten 3 then.
Yeah.
Okay, and since 2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when someone's going to come in saying, "Oh, get their 27th booster," and doing
Oh,
the thing. Yeah.
good luck shaving your life away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shaving your life away. What's that mean?
Shaving off a couple of years, I meant.
Okay.
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
Just said it
shaving,
wrong.
Got it. I
shaving,
thought you were going
yeah.
for like a razor blade metaphor.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Because yeah, the vaccines just
Then I
take
thought you were
years
ra-
off your
you're
life.
shaving with a syringe.
We need to
Yeah.
imprison Fauci. We need to do that. He needs
Is
to
he
be
still around?
accountable.
Is he still alive?
Is Rand Paul still trying to get that guy?
Still alive. Someone just said something about him recently. I think
He's been trying to get Fauci longer than Christians have been trying to move out of this apartment.
when DeSantis announced his presidency, his like to run for it, his whole thing, because it was like a huge failure on the Twitter Spaces with like those audio
live
things.
streaming.
right,
Yeah,
right,
it was
right.
it was a shit show.
Yeah.
And his whole thing, and it drove me insane because he was still harping on COVID and how bad we handled it. It's like, first of all, Trump was in office during that time.
Yeah.
So, and then
It's like blaming Obama for 9/11.
yeah. And like Bush was
Wait a
he
minute.
sent a lot of these troops over. He kept saying like we need to charge Fauci and this and this, and then he just went off about the woke mob virus. Yeah, woke mind virus. Excuse me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's new.
Woke mob virus sounds fun though.
It could be that one. I think it's the woke
Yeah.
mind virus. I think that's what they do. That's the grift that they usually like to do on the Fox
I wonder
News.
if he knew anybody that passed from it. Because like
DeSantis.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because like that's where you're like, oh my god, you're so far gone when like someone you know has like literally passed away from it.
Yeah.
But you're like, nah. Yeah.
Well, now it's the COVID thing's weird. The fact
It's
that
not
they're-
real?
It's not real. The fact that they keep going back to that as a talking point because it becomes such a trigger for people, not just people like on
Are
the
you
left.
triggered?
I might be a little bit,
Don't be
but
triggered.
it's more so
Puss.
triggered for people on the right because they're like, "That's right, brother. That's our fight. Don't make me wear the mask. I ain't gonna take your booster. None of that shit." But now it's the grift of wokeness. Transgender people are grooming like children. It's like, no, that's not the fucking case.
But that's the thing. Like, no one is like saying like get the vaccine. Like,
Well,
like,
that's the weird thing is like nobody's fucking talking about that anymore.
Because like even me, I'm like, am I supposed to get it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. If I'm
there are
supposed to
these
do it.
little.
Cody, you're awfully quiet right now.
So it might be.
No, but
But I agree. People
respect
could get
everyone's
it.
choices. All right?
These are the news. These are the important. Well, like these aren't the important things because like these are and they aren't because these are the things that are keep bringing up the culture war stuff. Like they're only important.
Like,
when,
who are you fighting?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just everyone's in their own little echo chamber.
It feels like we're in like the end of Kingsman when everyone's fighting each other. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
in the
in
implant or whatever. And I feel like there are like keywords that are activating this.
Trigger.
You know, like you just say something and immediately everyone starts
Yeah.
yelling at each other. And I hate it.
Yeah, I hate
hate this
it's not
world.
that I despise talking about it just because it gets us nowhere.
Yeah.
Because we just keep
But we're
fighting
talking
on
about
it.
Yeah.
Well, I only talk about it because I advocate the positivity side of it and the fact that, like, everyone in the LGBTQ community or transgender people, they just want to fucking live their lives.
Yes.
And then you have these assholes on the right side that are saying they're grooming kids. So it's like, okay, think about yourself, especially if you're a conservative Christian. I'm not going to get too crazy with the religion, but think about that the next time you hand your kid a fucking Bible and talk about grooming children. So I'm just saying.
Or an AR-15.
Yeah. Or yes, exactly. So that shit pisses me off because then you're harming innocent people. Dylan Mulvaney. Nobody knew who the fuck that person
I don't know who
was.
that is now.
Yeah. The Bud Light person, the transgender person.
I don't know
they
who that
they
is.
do you know about the Bud Light stuff that went down?
Vaguely.
Yeah, they did like one campaign. They made one can for a transgender person because they just want
What do you
to.
mean they made one can?
It was like a promotion. It was like a.
It wasn't even a promotion.
It was like with her face on it.
They made one. Here's your can.
Here's your can. Well, and then that's the
That's my one can.
Then everybody on the right lost their minds because
Yeah, yeah.
they said
We joke,
Bud
but
Light
like
went-
one can would literally set these people
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So
That's when they're like,
it's
oh,
so
yeah,
absurd.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, and Dylan Mulvaney just did a video recently saying they've been quiet this whole
Who
time.
is that?
Just an influencer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even like people in the transgender community didn't even know who this person was.
Yeah.
So you have and then fucking Target. You're
What happened to Target?
they
Can I not go to Target?
I like how I think you know you're just trying to rile them
I
up.
don't.
I think you know.
I don't
What happened to
follow.
Target, Christian? I know exactly.
no. They just put up for Pride Month. They put up stuff for Pride Month,
Which they've been doing for years.
They've been doing
People
it for
have been
fucking
doing
years.
this for years.
And then these people on the right are saying that, like, oh my God, you put it in the
Grooming
children's
children, yeah,
section.
yeah.
They're putting these things, you're grooming children. It's like, no, you fucking moron. They're not. So,
But they kind of are.
no,
No,
they are not.
Are we not saying that?
No,
Cody, you're being quiet right now.
I'm telling you, they're not.
You're being
Brad.
pretty quiet.
I'm talking.
I'm
right
going to
now.
Walmart.
I'm speaking.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky.
That is part of the soundbite
Yes.
package later today.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to play that one.
Oh, there is I think it comes out of Trump being a little
bitch?
transphobic, but there is a soundbite of him like moaning.
Oh.
That's quite
Okay.
good. Or when he got indicted for like the second time, it's like
Indicted, is that what he said?
yeah. He's like, they indicted me. Oh, it's so great. God. Yeah. So the world's fucked. Everything sucks. Everyone sucks.
Yeah, rewatch the Chappelle's. I was rewatching Chappelle's stand-up. That guy's great.
The recent one?
The recent one.
all
Oh,
of them,
boy.
yeah.
Oh, okay. About to.
That one, man. Yeah, that one's.
Your thoughts? Too woke? Too not woke? What do you think?
Didn't we do a whole episode
we
on that?
did.
I don't want to
Yeah.
revisit it.
It's rough. It's just he's becoming.
It's not a good. It's not good.
It's
That
not a good
latest
take.
one. It's not good.
No, it's not good.
It's not good.
He's become just
I
another.
laughed my ass off.
He's become another like. It's the same thing we talk about where comedians complain about cancel culture and wokeness.
It's just
you know.
the.
I hate when comedians
the
go on
embodiment of
stage
that.
and they're like, "Oh, too
Yeah.
much for you." I'm like, "That's just wasn't funny."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then don't fucking like be all defensive. Like we're like, just be funny.
Yeah. Well, and his specific, he just like he talks about it so much. It's like wow, this is really bothering you. Like fucking move on. His other ones, his first 3 were great because there was a variety of shit that
His
he was
first
talking
Netflix
about.
ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then everything was just about transgender people and how
That's-
much like
yeah,
he
yeah.
seems bitter about.
That's what
community.
someone posted too. Like you spent like 75 minutes talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just him
But it's
complaining.
hilarious.
That's you.
No, I rewatched his old one, the Killing Them Softly,
Great one.
which is my favorite
Yeah.
of his. Oh, you from
Hey
DC?
baby. Is that the one? Hey
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
From DC? Oh, word.
Word.
Oh, shit.
That's my favorite when he goes, "Oh, word."
yeah. Are you from DC? Word.
Word.
All right.
Yeah.
And then he gets a phone. The cab driver gets a phone call. Oh shit! I'll be there right away.
He gets pulled over by the cop. His white friend gets pulled over by
Chip.
the cop. Chip.
Chip,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys are- yeah.
He's like, I did.
He's
know.
like, I'm a little high.
Yeah, that's good.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
A little high.
He goes like. See, that's the Chappelle. I missed the high pitched voice Chappelle.
It was a high pitched skinny
Yeah.
Chappelle.
Yeah. Speaking of high pitched, by the way,
What?
I was watching some of the Rush Hour movies.
Oh, damn it. I was like, hey, where are we going here? Oh, Rush Hour. Okay.
Yeah, let's bring those movies back.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Just have Jackie Chan direct
Wasn't he
it.
in the news recently? He had some, no, like a good story.
Jackie
going
Chan
on.
or
yeah, there
Ray
was
Radner?
like no Jackie Chan. There was like a sweet Jackie Chan story in the news recently. I don't know anyone else.
Him and
anything else about it, but-
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Tucker was just in Aaron. He was good.
He was.
Oh yeah, he was good. Jackie Chan is doing the voice of Splinter in the new Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I think I saw that trailer this weekend. I was like, I never saw anything. I was like, that looks good. It's cute.
It looks like literally like try to mimic like a comic book look.
Looks like they're just doing Spider-Verse with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's the same like animators or something.
I don't know if the same, but they're going for an animation style. It is Nickelodeon and like Paramount, so it'll probably be more kid friendly. So we'll see.
Cool.
Have you seen the new Spider-Verse, Brian?
I have not.
God damn it, guys. Doing
what?
What we doing?
You got
here?
I didn't see it yet.
What are we doing here?
You still go to the movies? You have
I actually
two
go
children.
fairly frequently. I
With
go
two
at like
kids?
10:30 at
Who
night.
watches your children?
Nobody. I have the monitor with me and I bring that home. No, my wife just hangs out.
Oh,
I go by
alone.
myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Although we went together a couple weeks ago, the mother-in-law was in town. So
Nick, hold on a second. Nick just said, "Oh, Jackie Chan is a god awful person too, but we don't need to get into that." Is that because of the
fucking shit? I didn't know that.
Is that because of the Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I'm sorry.
What did he do?
Well, like apparently he was supposed to be up for that role or something like that, and there was playful banter between him and.
I don't think that'd be what.
I don't think
Nick's
that was
referring to.
Well, he
real,
got-
or
he got
like I
mad,
think that
but-
was like all jokey joke, but
I don't
I don't know
know.
what is.
He also said we don't need to get into that.
Okay,
so maybe
well, I want to know.
I
Maybe I
don't
want to know.
Yeah.
Is he? Did he not go to Target? Does he not like going to Target?
I
Patty
was-
Flynn.
I was referring to Daniel's comment where it
Oh.
says him watching the old movies with his daughter and her crying. I think that's what the new story was going on that I saw today.
Oh, okay.
It's all promotional
Certainly
stuff for
nothing
his
bad.
new movie. Check out
Anyway.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant
Check it out.
Mayhem.
Patty Flynn, by the way,
7th.
sent out a super chat. Thank you, Patty. Here's my weekly coin. Awesome to see all three of you back together. Well, thank you, Patty. Appreciate you.
yeah.
Hope you're having a great week.
That's Patty.
Stay cool.
Patty.
Yeah.
I say Patty. They might be Patty. They just paid us.
Australian coin.
No, I did not see Spider-Verse, unfortunately. I saw another animated movie, though.
Okay.
Transformers.
Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Rise of the
Animated?
Skywalker.
No, but
he's
it's-
making a joke that it's a
because
computer
it's-
generated, so
Yeah.
it's animated.
Right over my head.
Over
brilliant insight
everyone's
on your
head.
part. That was a brilliant insight on your part, Brian. Yeah.
Yeah, transform your thoughts.
It was all a dream.
I totally thought you saw this already because you were super stoked for it.
No, I was telling you before the show that when I went to the theater, I saw the posters there, and it said June 9th. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, I'm a little late.
a month ago.
Is it
little
kind of
late.
refreshing though to not be like in a world where you know every fucking movie coming out because of just?
I mean,
you know,
I should. I work.
Yeah.
The work that I do. I like.
Sure.
I know these dates, but then
Literally,
it just
like, put
goes
it-
out of my head.
Yeah.
At a certain point.
Oh, it's weird.
But it was good.
It's good.
Yeah, I had
It was
a fucking
90s,
blast.
right? Set in the
Yeah, I
90s.
was saying that a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Anthony Ramos is great.
He's good.
Yeah, I mean, especially
He's
if
not
you
doing bye.
No,
Not doing that?
he's not. And like, if you compare it to the other ones, because
Shia.
like all the Bay stuff, like it's
Bay.
like it's wonderful. It's so cheesy. Can I spoil something for you guys? Because like,
Yes.
this fucking blew my mind.
I don't care at all.
And I don't even care what this is setting up.
Okay.
And I think this might be in the news.
Mid credits.
Yeah, it's not even a post credit. It's literally like movie
End of
ends,
movie?
dip a black backup, and
So
then the
it's
movie
technically a post-credit
It technically
type
is. They
thing.
just didn't want to.
Yeah.
You know when the credits come on and then it comes out
Yeah.
after the credits.
So at the end of the movie,
post-credits.
But it's not a post-credit.
well, first of all, Anthony Ramos gets like a mech suit, and he's like fighting with the Transformers.
Whoa! How has that not happened
It's
yet?
fucking wild.
Oh, that was in the trailer.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
wow! Oh, and it
'Cause
was.
they
It's
throw
pretty
it
cool.
and he catches it on his hand.
Yeah,
He's
because like Pete
"Oh,
Davidson
shit."
like dies
That's a-
kind of.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I'm not
Pete
gonna see the
Davidson
movie
is
anyway.
he's Mirage in the.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
He does
He's
the
Mirage,
voice.
baby.
Mirage, yeah.
Okay.
And then he like lends himself to Anthony Ramos, and he gets a full on mech suit, and he's fighting
Is
along.
the mech thing, has that been established in like previous shows and movies and stuff? Because that sounds awesome.
What is it?
That I don't. He literally wears a mech suit, and he's fighting the.
That's cool.
Not the
I'm on board. I should see
Decepticons,
this.
it's the Predacons, which sounds kind of weird now if you say it out loud.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, but hey, it was in the 90s. Beast Wars was a thing. And so, yeah, okay, Nick's saying the final scene of Rise of the Beast is so terrible. I laughed
happened
so hard. Because,
Spoiler alert for Rise of the Beast. What's up?
At the end of the movie, they save the world, blah, blah, blah. Unicron defeated, blah, 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 all that stuff.
Omicron.
Unicron.
Unicron.
By the way, Peter Dinklage was the main villain of Scourge. He was great. Great voice work. They,
Yeah.
they had to modulate the voice to sound deeper. It's great.
Oh yeah.
So he's sitting in this room, and it's fucking one dude. He's in a bunch of stuff. I forget his name. He was the asshole in Dawn of the Dead.
Ty
Ty Burrell.
No.
Modern
Well,
Family?
the other asshole that you end up liking at the end.
The guy from House of Cards?
Yes,
Doug?
Yes, okay.
Doug. Yeah,
Okay.
Doug.
Yeah.
He shows up and he's like, "Hey, thanks for saving the world. We're gonna pay for your brother's medical bills and all this stuff." It's a lovely story that they tell.
Yeah.
And then he hands him a card and he's like, "You saved the world. Like we know where you were. If you want to join us, give us a call. He like moves like a picture frame. The doors like open to like this like factory where they're working on ships and like weaponry or something. Anthony Ramos steps up to this railing and then looks at the card, and it's the fucking G.I. Joe symbol.
Oh no!
And they're setting up Transformers and G.I. Joe, which is I think it is a thing. I think it was like a comic
series. They've been talking about that for years, I think.
Yeah.
What's all Hasbro?
It's all Hasbro.
Yeah.
So, and I was fucking dying. I don't know if I didn't hear any reaction from the crowd.
Did no one like recognize the logo?
I don't think I reckon because it said
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, so it did the logo first.
From G.I. Joe, LOL.
It showed the logo first, and then he flipped it around and it said G.I. Joe.
Okay.
So it's like, they knew that they had to like spell it out, and I was laughing so hard. And Amber, because I'll get into this in a second. We saw 2 separate movies. She came in the last 2 minutes.
That's interesting.
She came in the last 2 minutes. She's like, "What the fuck was that? That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen."
Okay, but imagine you're like 12.
If
And you just watch-
Are kids still playing with G.I. Joe toys?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's for older people.
And this is a conversation I want to get into when we talk about Indiana Jones too. But what is this audience? Because everyone
like
who watched
Ready Player One, you're like, this is for like people in the 80s.
Yes.
Who grew up in the 80s, but like this movie's for kids.
Yeah. And even Transformers are for kids that
Grew up in the
grew up in the 80s. And
they're still not
specifically,
around. You have like Power Ranger stuff.
those were the 90s. Easy. And Beast Wars specifically was in the 90s. So that was a draw to that.
Yeah.
They
Which
totally
was, again 30 years ago at this point.
Yeah. And they also dropped the ball on that. Like,
what do you mean?
They
It wasn't full on Beast Wars.
No. There's Optimus Primal, who Ron Perlman. He's the big ape. That was pretty cool.
There are 2 Optimus Prime.
Yeah. Well, technically,
Primal.
Optimus
Got
Primal.
that. I'm just saying there's like they have the same name as
they're separate in this, but in the original animated, it's like Optimus who becomes Optimus Primal. From what I recall.
Got it. Okay.
And then, there's like 4 of the Beast Transformers, and like they never talk. They never fucking talk.
Okay.
Oh, and Michelle Yeoh is
she's the one.
Falcon.
Air Razor.
Yeah.
She talks the most out of the bunch. Yeah.
Air Razor?
Air Razor. Yeah. Bumblebee's in it. We got RC.
I don't know who that is.
The Mexican dude from Ted Lasso. He plays I think he's Mexican. I think so. Yeah. He plays Wheeljack.
Okay.
There's actually a funny bit because he has his accent as the Transformer, and then Anthony Ramos is like, like he starts speaking to him in Spanish, and he's like, "Oh, do you not like your accent? Like, where'd you get your accent?" And he's like, "What accent?" He's like, "You know what? I didn't want to assume." He's like, "Is that racist?" And the robot's like, "Yeah, it's a little racist." And he's like, "Well, you're a robot. How's that racist?"
It's a joke.
It's funny. It's fun. I laughed out loud.
Okay.
The Mexican family next to me laughed harder. They were having a blast.
Yes.
But yeah, I had a very good time. It's a lot of explosions and stuff. Cool. Probably some of the best human stuff that I've seen. There's like 3 human characters. There's no military. It was lovely.
So it was mostly Transformers.
It was mostly Transformers stuff.
Finally, we got one of those movies.
Yeah, I mean they focus a lot on the humans, but the like Optimus in this movie is probably my favorite in any of the movies because he's not like the Jesus of robots. He's kind of a dick, and he's kind of not the full
Jesus
Optimus.
is kind of a dick. Yeah.
Well, I mean, 3 days later, then he became the real one. He is risen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Better or worse than Bumblebee?
I think I liked it. I think Bumblebee's a better movie, but I think
this is a better film.
This is a better film. It's a good Stephen Cable Jr. movie, but it's not. No, I'm just kidding. But I think I had more enjoyment out of this one.
I haven't watched either.
Yeah. Well, Bumblebee, because everyone when Bumblebee came out, everyone was like, "Well, finally." I was like, "Well, it's still got the same kind of humor."
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's got the Bay humor.
Yeah,
the Bumblebee like reaction cycle reminded me a lot of the Flash thing, where like people were hyping it up like crazy, and like it was just okay.
You know what was lovely about this one too?
Hot take.
Because like I've never understood the Bumblebee can't talk kind of thing.
Sure.
And in Bumblebee, when he actually spoke, I was like, "This is awesome!" And it was the
Ron Perlman.
No, it was
Steinfeld?
the Maze Runner dude. What's his name?
Dylan O'Brien.
He voiced him, and I thought it was like a great fit to that
That's
robot.
a quick Maze Runner pull.
What else is he in? I don't know what else he's in.
Who's the other? Oh, no, who's the white guy from
Will Poulter?
White
Will
Lotus?
Poulter's in that.
Yeah.
No, from White Lotus, but he's in the other like YA movie.
Divergent?
Divergent.
Oh, Theo James.
Theo James, that's your guy.
yes, my
You're
guy,
like,
my guy.
Theo James. I love Theo James. Laura loves Theo James.
Big fan
It's
of
like
Theo
he's
James.
number 4.
Good looking dude.
How the fuck do you know that?
Number like the movie, the number 4.
No, in the movie.
In Divergent, he's like number 4.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that's his name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Number 4.
I will say it was lovely because I bring up the Bumblebee not talking. They literally kill Bumblebee in the first like 20 minutes.
What?
And then they bring him back.
Oh.
Yeah, he has a pretty. He comes back. Don't call it comeback, and he jumps out of a helicopter,
nice.
airplane, and shooting. It's a cool. Yeah,
Remember
cool thing.
Revenge of the Fallen where Shia LaBeouf dies?
Yeah.
And he goes to
"Where am
like,
I?"
he goes to robot heaven.
I think his words are literally like, "Am I dead? What's going on?"
That is that's some good old 2007, 2008 writer's strike.
Wow.
Right
I remember walking out of that movie and like Green Day was playing in the credits. Like, this was fucking good.
I loved it.
This movie was fucking great.
Came out. I was like,
There it was still Linkin Park, but
No,
Green
Linkin
Day.
Park always closed it, but like Green Day was the second song that came out. It's 21 Guns.
he stayed long enough.
I watched the entire
Well, hold on a
credits roll.
second.
I applauded.
You know, I know what scene because
Yeah.
I had that in the background today. I
Yeah.
know what scene that plays in.
What?
When Megan Fox is on the bike.
Okay, I was talking about the credits though.
Credit.
But no, that's
two.
when the Green Day song comes
That's
in.
what he just said.
That's what we're talking about.
What are you talking
You're singing
about?
Green Day right now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
He's
you remember
singing
that scene
21
because
Guns.
it's Megan Fox on the bike.
I just said walking out during the credits. The song was
but
playing.
Linkin Park plays during the
You're
credits.
putting words. They both play during the credits. Linkin Park does the big
New
above
Divide.
the line above the line credits, and then when it cuts, no, that's the first.
I know.
And then it cuts to the actual scroll, and it's Green Day.
Which one's the Linkin? Oh,
Linkin
New
Park is in all
Divide.
of them. They're in Linkin Park.
I know, but which song is it? Linkin Park.
New Divide.
How does it go though?
Cross this new divide.
Oh,
It's a fucking great song.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I still don't believe you. I'll
And
check it
then
out later.
I don't know what the hell you're going for here.
I feel like you're gaslighting me.
I remember vividly. It's 2009.
Okay.
Right when Michael Jackson died.
I thought it
When
came out
cross
2010.
Transformers.
You were celebrating. Yeah. Finally, they got him. But yeah,
the third
Transformers,
one
go
was
check it out.
Iridescent by Linkin Park. That's a great song as
don't know
well.
that one.
I think they stopped at the third one.
Third one, no, they had Linkin Park.
No,
No, the-
after like
the
I
fourth
don't-
one?
the
I
fourth
apologize.
They didn't have.
I
any-
stopped watching the movies too after that.
Yeah.
Was there a
Yeah.
fifth?
There was a
Yes.
fifth one. The
So
last
Anthony
night.
Hopkins was in it.
Really?
Yeah.
He's the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
What was the fourth one then? The New Avenger?
Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction.
That was the infamous
the rape joke.
Yeah, the Romeo and Juliet,
Oh, right.
Yeah. where he's
which
like-
I saw a guy do a video about that movie, and even the
John Campion.
yeah, I watched the John Campia thing. Oh God, no! You want to talk about that?
No.
His Revenge of
Bring
the Fallen review.
Bring it up.
No. Someone else was reviewing that movie and
Age
brought
of
up the
Extinction.
Romeo and Juliet, and like. Even the law that they specify in that is still wrong. It would still be illegal because the way they break down the age, like he still would have been 18 when she was like 14 or something. It was like, yeah. It's
But again,
disgusting.
why? Why even like bring that to the surface?
Michael
Just say,
Bay is
like,
funny. Michael
just-
Bay is funny.
Yeah.
Just say like, oh, she's 18. She's a senior now.
Yeah.
And he's a
I feel like,
freshman in
it feel like an
college.
easy thing to write your way out of.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
Just
yeah,
don't include that
yeah.
aspect of it. Like,
I mean, that
age
was.
them up.
I know that turned a lot of people off, me included, for in Licorice Pizza, where the kid is 17 or 16.
Well,
I'm like,
let's
just make him 18.
let's flip the page a little bit. Flip the switch.
What
I
do
don't
you-
know what because Amber saw No Hard Feelings,
Yeah.
Okay.
and that has
Oh,
been a
that's the movie
controversy.
you guys split up.
But he's
to go
not
see.
Yeah.
16. in that
No, I
movie.
know.
But
But
he's
I
a
think
freshman, or he's going into
Yeah.
college.
I thought I don't know. He's like 19 and she's like 30
Yeah.
or something like that, and people still had a
The
problem with
difference,
that.
but that's also it's a comedy movie.
Yeah, I
you
know. She
It's-
said it was
Oh.
funny though.
Because it's a woman now, Cody. It's okay. It's a comedy.
Oh, that's okay, Cody.
It's a
Cody?
comedy.
It's just a
that?
comedy.
Just saying.
She did tell me about her nude scene. I was like, I should see that.
That's what my buddies told me. He's like, one of my buddies, like, oh yeah, Marcel saw it, full frontal. I'm like, that's all you care about. I'm in.
That's the review.
Yeah. I'm in.
Oh my god.
Amber said it was
going.
really funny. She enjoyed it.
The full frontal.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The full. She
That
said that
scene
scene specifically is like a
Yeah,
hilarious
yeah,
scene.
Yeah.
But there was a funny moment because we both went, and when we went to the theater, I showed them the tickets, and when they scanned for the No Hard Feeling, and the guy at the front, he was a younger dude, so he was like, "Is this for you or is it for her?" I was like, "Oh, it's for her." He was like, "Oh, can I see her ID?"
Good job.
Yeah.
Do your job, sir.
And she was like, "I don't have my ID."
Just bring her idea. Is she not a citizen? What do you mean?
And I was like, okay, then I'm seeing it. So I just pulled out mine. It's like and Amber was like, I'm 30 years old.
Oh no! Oh, this is bringing me back to fucking movie theater days. They have to ask that. Oh man.
Yeah,
Every
no, that's
time.
fair. And I remember when I turned 18 or 7, is it 17?
It's 17.
17 to watch
17?
rated R.
Because I tried getting like a younger one of my friends to go see an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
And I think I was like a senior. He was like a sophomore. And
the guy thought you were trying to bring in a 17-year-old.
I was like, "Is that what this fucking looks like right now?"
You're trying to bring a 16-year-old to go see No Hard Feelings.
I was working the box office one night, and this one fucking asshole teenager walked up, was trying to get, I forget what R-rated movie it was, but I was like, clearly you're not 17 or whatever. So I was like, can I see your ID? And he said he didn't have it on him or whatever. So I didn't sell him a ticket. And he starts getting really mad at me and like, you know, just being a fucking dick. Then he walks out and he walks up again and he's like, can I get one for Despicable Me 2, please? Like total fucking dick about it. And I was like, it's actually 10:15, so it's a curfew. So you need to be 18 to watch a movie right now. And like, because that's also a rule.
Look at manager
I did not know that.
So I told him that, and he's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. He got mad. And then like the person behind him like bought a ticket for him.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I was like, be sure to card this guy as he walks in, because if he would have been fucking cool about it, that would have been fine. But because he was like yelling at this poor fucking kid making minimum wage right now, I'm like, fuck you, dude.
And that was
so
what,
20, and then he got kicked out.
2013,
14.
That's like $7.
And then shortly after that, they carded him again, and so they kicked him out. And he like slams the door open. Or like fucking, I heard it. And I was like, there he goes.
Now he lives in Florida.
He slashed your tires.
So mad at that fucking guy. Jesus.
Way to go, guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Idiot.
Be nice to your movie theater employees, guys. They have a job they have to do. Just be nice to people.
Just be nice to people.
How about that? Can we just bring back decency?
Speaking about bringing back decency.
What's up?
Did you see Indiana Jones?
I did.
Yeah, I saw it too.
I didn't see it.
I got to stop seeing movies so late, guys.
Why?
I'm falling asleep during these.
You fell asleep during
I fell
Indiana
asleep
Jones?
during like the build up to the third act. I woke up and like crazy shit was happening. I was like, "What is
you
going on?"
You fell asleep, right? Where did you wake up?
Are we getting into spoilers? Or
you don't care, right?
I don't care.
We'll do
spoilers
some mild,
for Indiana Jones.
I mean, mild. It's a pretty big spoiler.
When the crazy shit happens at the end,
Brian, there's time travel in this movie.
Oh wow!
And not just that. This is the best part of the whole movie. By the way,
it is actually very good. Once I woke up, I was like, "This is great."
Yeah. They're searching for this dial that could bring back time, and the Mads Mikkelsen. It's actually a nice little twist because like he's a Nazi.
Great actor.
Of course, because you got to have Nazis in an Indiana Jones movie. They haven't done that before.
I love like they're like, "Fuck, we introduced them in the first movie. We can't not keep going with the Nazi."
Well, I mean,
who's worse than Nazis? That he has
they did the Russians in the fourth movie, and then so Mads Mikkelsen wants to take this device, go back in time, kill Hitler, and become
Hitler,
basically like a better version of Hitler.
Because he would have survived.
He knows all of Hitler's faults and mistakes and stuff like that. So he gets all these
painter.
He gets all these coordinates. They're about to fly into this like this wormhole, this portal that would open up because it's Archimedes' like little time device or whatever. You know this, of course. And then Indy, this I like for the first time in the whole movie, I kind of perked up because I was like, wait a minute, are we about to do something crazy right now? Because Indiana Jones is laughing at them because Archimedes didn't account for continental drift. So
which people hadn't figured out yet.
Yes.
At that time when they're going.
So like his coordinates would have been completely off. So
they would have been in the middle of the ocean.
They go to the portal and they go into like
the Bermuda Triangle.
239 AC or some shit. Where AD, excuse me, BC. God damn it! Which one is that?
AC or
where the Romans are fighting the Greeks, and it's like this fucking Roman battle.
It was really cool.
That's cool.
And then Hoyd is Holbrook. What's this?
Hoyd
Bolbrook. He's
Boyd Holbrook.
Boyd Holbrook. This is what I was fucking cracking up because they all dress up as Nazis because they expect to go back into like 1930 something. They're all dressed as Nazis in an airplane, firing machine guns at these Roman fucking soldiers,
killing these random guys,
just killing. And
they're convinced it's dragons. I fucking loved it.
Oh wow,
loved it for that.
It was absolutely insane. It kind of redeemed the movie a little bit for me.
So I woke up by Harrison Ford screaming. He's like, I don't know where we're going, but it sure isn't 1939. And he's like, what the fuck? And then all hell broke loose, and it was a fun time after that. Before that, it was fine.
Who wrote it?
A lot of people.
Oh yeah, there were.
It was a lot. I think Phoebe Waller-Bridge came in and rewrote some stuff. Yeah.
David Koepp, I'm sure, was in there.
He is part of everything.
Mangold probably did a draft as he was directing.
There was 4 credited screenwriters
Holy
before
shit.
this. So
It was a mess. It was
So
kind of a mess.
It wasn't so much a mess. It was just kind of like the opening scene.
Quadrants.
The opening scene is like fucking. I swear, it felt like 30 minutes long.
It was like 20 minutes. It was good.
I didn't
before the like Indiana Jones title.
No, because like every Indiana Jones movie opens up with like an action scene or something like that, like Indiana on a random adventure. The title comes up within the first couple of minutes. I actually
Did they change the font?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I want to say
the white font there was the same.
I think so.
Okay.
It's like the white stroke with the black
Make
interior. Sure. I'm pretty sure that's the same.
Okay. It's not my Indiana.
They did show the Paramount logo.
I saw that.
And usually in the Paramount logo, it turns into like a mountain or something like that. But they actually did something clever with the Lucasfilm logo where it turned into like a buckle or something. Yeah. It just faded in nicely. Yeah. But the whole first 20 minutes is supposed to be like a classic indie adventure, and it's young indie, so it's
Paramount's the usual font. Sorry,
I don't think it's deep fake. It's probably de-aging. Maybe it's both. I'm not sure.
The de-aged Harrison Ford.
Yeah. So you have a little bit of Uncanny Valley. It looks pretty good.
Once I realized, I was like, it doesn't look great. I was like, fuck it, I'm on board.
It was the voice that took me out because
it wasn't his voice.
Well, it was 80-year-old Harrison Ford talking in a young. So
how do you de-age a voice?
Yeah.
Well, didn't they do that for? I could be wrong. Didn't they do that for Obi-Wan, where they AI'd James Earl Jones' voice for Vader?
He signed off his voice to be able to be.
Oh, so there you go.
Yeah. So I don't know if they did for that or if he's just saying for the future you can use it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So and not that I'm just like against we not recast, but we did a young indie for The Last Crusade. Just do another young. Cast a new person just to play that part or something like that, or just take out that first 20 minutes.
It's tricky because the age that they were going back for is an age you've already seen him as Harrison Ford. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Last Crusade was easy because you saw him as a kid and you haven't seen him established as a kid. So I get it, but I don't know.
I get it on both. I get that they did this because they do this all the time with all these movies. But
nowadays,
I'm also surprised they didn't just cast someone young and new because I'm sure they want this to continue. At some point, but I know Harrison's like, no, it dies with me. He didn't die in the movie, but
there's no one leading. There's no Shia LaBeouf where they're like,
they killed him off screen.
Felt that was a bit cruel.
Yeah, like, a little cruel. They kind of set up
talked about I remember that guy died.
Well, because he enlisted in the war.
It actually
and he died.
Is one of the more emotional points.
Yeah, because the movie's about it's not fully about time travel, but it's like, oh, if you could travel back in time, what would you do? And
regrets and shit like that.
And he's like, I tell my son to not enlist. And I was fully expecting
in the Nazis.
I think his war would have.
It would have been the 50s or Vietnam.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wouldn't it be Vietnam?
Vietnam.
Because
when did Vietnam War
start? Because the fourth one took place after World War II, so it would have been the Cold War. Yeah, so it would have been Vietnam, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe fought in a proxy war or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Proxy wars were no. So yeah, that was in there. But yeah,
Nick brings up a good point that they'll never cast someone now as a famous character after Solo.
That's true.
How fucking funny would it be if Elon Ehrenreich was a young,
he's
young
good.
Indiana Jones?
He's good as Solo.
Yeah,
good.
But what if they had him as Indiana Jones as well?
I would have loved that. I would have preferred that over what we got. Also, I just think that intro is way too long.
I love the actual scene itself.
If they're playing into Indy being old, I would have loved if they just started in his apartment when he's old and tired. And then, because every indie movie, they always have like whenever he sees a new character, they already have like an established backstory with each other. Yeah. You don't actually see it.
The whole thing.
So they could have just been like, oh yeah, like Phoebe Waller-Bridge, she's the goddaughter of Toby? Is it Toby? What's his?
Toby Jones.
Toby Jones.
Yeah.
And they have like their little adventure in the beginning. So that's how she comes
What's her name in it? The main woman.
Karen Allen.
Is that her name?
The wife.
What's the character name?
Marion.
Marion, right?
She pops up at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that little scene.
Yeah, that was great.
That was good.
Yeah. The little closing circle with the hat.
I'm okay with how it wrapped up, how everything ended.
I didn't hate it.
Don't know why they spent $300 million on it.
That's how much it cost?
I don't know how you expect
What's a COVID movie too, right?
I mean, technically everything coming out is like kind of COVID.
But it was hit during COVID, right? When they were filming
I mean, I think they filmed it post 2020. I want to say, yeah.
Okay, I'm sure Harrison was a big chunk of that.
Not $300 million. $20
million.
Yeah, at the max, you're looking at that.
Maybe.
Side note: did you guys watch Air?
Yeah. I brought that up earlier.
Really? Oh, you did?
Wow, it just looked right through me, huh?
I do.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you like? So they never. Spoiler alert for Air. They never show Michael Jordan.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Because
it's not his story.
But the thing, like I read that
it is, but it's not.
Yeah. Ben Affleck was like, "Yeah, we can't cast Michael Jordan." But I'm like, yeah, you can.
You can.
Yeah, Yeah.
People have cast Jesus before.
Yeah, James Caviezel.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't bring him up right
Don't
now.
bring
Oh,
up
God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He is risen. Okay.
But yeah, just like the casting, like de-aging something, like you're not going to superimpose Michael Jordan's face on an actor.
No,
like,
unless it's his meme crying face. Then
Sure.
The whole time. That'd be great.
But to me, that was distracting more because I'm like, they just
you just see like the back of his head.
yeah,
like
the
an extra.
whole movie.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, just like, and like,
I mean, it plays into like the legend of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a
I just
mysticism.
seen him.
Yeah.
I get it.
I hope they
but-
never cast Michael Jordan
ever in a movie,
ever.
for Space Jam 3.
Never. Yes,
never
unless
Michael
he's
Jordan.
playing himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was like, just give the guy some lines. They literally
Hey,
just
Mom.
shot
Hey,
like
Yeah, it's
Mom.
some ADR lines.
from
No,
the back.
Mom.
Yeah. Like,
No, but that's what made me want to like bring up like who is this movie for? And I know like what Indiana Jones is for the
Man
people
babies.
that grew up during that time.
There
like,
are no kids who are like,
No.
yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah.
No.
That's why I'm like, why spend $300 million?
And I
And I'm sure
imagine
it ballooned. I'm sure they didn't set out and be like, we're going to spend $300 million. I'm sure it ballooned because of
Was it that
whatever
dang
fucking
Mangold
process.
again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
he's
I don't know. I
a
don't know.
fantastic
He's a great
director.
No, he's a
too.
great
Yeah.
director. Ford
But
v
also,
Ferrari,
like-
best dad movie ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Ford v
Dadalorian.
Ferrari.
I don't want to say if he's not like the right fit, but like I never like laughed in the movie. I laughed like one time. And like
Your
like
humor's-
like those
Yeah,
movies
no,
are
I was
just
asleep.
like hey, there you go. Like I don't know, Indiana Jones is supposed to be like fun, and I mean there was
Adventurous.
fun moments, but like I don't know, I never really there's
It had too much of a glossy feel. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, it needed to be dirty.
I mean I also understand that like it's not that
James, make it dirty.
well no
dirty,
he was
you know what
I
I'm
Let's
think
see the dirty James version.
Overall, like the movie, James. Make it dirty.
I think he was great for it because they're going for the old. It's a little depressing because he's old and he's going off on all these
So they're going for a
adventures.
depressing aesthetic.
Logan
well.
is
Sad.
very fucking depressing.
yeah, but it's good.
Logan feels dirtier.
James,
Look-
keep making it dirty.
Logan felt dustier.
Yeah.
Maybe not
okay.
dirtier, but it felt
A little too
dustier.
clean?
Yeah, maybe a little rustier.
I laughed. The one
So-
time I laughed in the movie is when he handed the horse to someone. He's like, "Hold my horse."
Yeah.
And he went in the subway. That was
Yeah.
I like that sequence.
Dial of Destiny, it's just polished by Disney. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Disney.
I imagine there's discourse around this movie.
Yeah.
I imagine people hate it. It's probably woke.
There's
Are-
a backlash against Phoebe Waller-Bridge for some reason.
Oh, she's a woman, of
Yeah,
course. Yeah.
you know.
Are the like the man babies, the guys that are like 40 and 50 that have kids complaining about like Kathleen Kennedy still? Is there a Kathleen Kennedy blame?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Does she
Yeah.
produce it?
Yeah, it's
Lucasfilm.
Lucasfilm. Yeah.
She's just she's in charge of Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Holy
it's
shit.
probably her fault, right?
They let a woman? I'm, just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding, Kathleen. I'm sure
She's
you're great.
watching, yeah, she's watching, yeah.
I'm kidding. You're great.
Yeah.
Kathleen's like gone like Jurassic Park and shit. I'm like, holy shit.
She's been around the business, but maybe
Lost
she did,
World?
maybe we need to
Do you
change
think they just
things.
handed her the job?
dude.
just based- I mean, she had an established career then.
I thought it was like a woke business decision
Not
to be
that
like,
she was
let's
like
give
an
it to a
established
woman.
producer.
What's woke about the movie is that Phoebe Waller-Bridge is just a woman.
I don't know, man. It's just.
Antonio Banderas shows up for 2 seconds and then just dies. I felt so bad. I was like, Puss!
Yeah. Oh, have you seen the new Puss in Boots?
No.
Fucking great.
Is it good?
It's fucking great.
That's what
You want to talk about a movie about getting older and shit like that? That
Puss
movie
gets
is
older?
fantastic.
You don't want an old puss.
I liked it so bad.
That was clean. That was good.
There we go.
I like that was good.
I like what Nick
Just
says.
went right over Christian's head.
No, I didn't hear it. I'm looking through you now.
You didn't hear that? Oh
No.
man.
I saw
I'm
something about
talking
Puss.
directly into your ear holes right now.
No, these headphones have not worked this entire time.
Grab that sound right.
I want to watch it back.
I
watch
say to
Christian
Christian's
not
like,
react.
I like what Nick said.
Sorry, what did Nick say? You'll get it when you watch it back.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Nick said, I legit have not seen actual discourse about the movie because nobody seems to care enough, but I'm sure the usual people are complaining about
If
the
you
usual
go out of
things.
your way and just search Indiana Jones on YouTube or Twitter or anything,
Find the
you'll see
algorithm.
it. Like, it's maybe not like, pushing through to the mainstream.
It's not pushing
news.
Hey.
You got that one?
Yeah, that's good. That's good, man.
The other one was better. Anyway.
Don't be such an old puss.
Anyway.
Come on.
You just said
Yeah,
my
you're
joke.
just stealing the joke.
Oh, is
Now
that
he's
what
doing
you
it
said?
Subconsciously.
Oh, sorry.
God. Anyway.
Occam's razor.
Anyway. What?
I
I don't know where we're going.
Doesn't it feel like the movie industry in general, because of the strikes and everything, like there's no shows. It just feels like when did you know like the movie came out? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess
it just
so.
feels like nothing's being promoted, nothing's being like shown. Or
It has been
anything.
a very strange summer where
Yeah.
it feels
Yeah.
like everything is kind of not doing well.
like you didn't know
Except
that. I was gonna
Spider-Verse.
say you didn't know that Transformers came out a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
I mean,
had no idea that Dial of Destiny was out last week.
I probably knew
What's
that
coming out this Friday?
There's nothing this weekend.
Are you sure?
Is it Mission Impossible is next week. No, that's
the Barbie Oppenheimer one.
No, that's next week.
That's at the end of.
What the fuck is the
That's
date?
Comic-Con week.
Yeah, what's coming out?
I know that for
weekend?
sure.
Nothing.
Yeah. Mission Impossible is like Wednesday next week.
There's a prime summer release date, and no one claims.
No one claims. Well,
I don't
because it's
believe this at
a 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, nobody's gonna go.
Ish. 4th of July's on a
seems
Tuesday.
ridiculous. No, there has to be a movie coming.
It is strange though, because you got people out there picketing, rightfully so. The actors got a little pushback. They're like, okay, wait, we won't do it just yet. And then meanwhile, like all these movies are coming out, and we were like trying to celebrate it, but also we like hate this.
Shows.
It's like we want to celebrate these movies, but we hate the studios. Like,
imagine like you just like got your big role in Hollywood and you're trying to promote it,
and it happened to come out in the summer of 2023.
Yeah,
like, God damn it!
Because the only thing
I just joined SAG-AFTRA.
Because like every movie's not doing great, right?
Like you just get your card. Or a WGA card the moment the movie's going
like right when everyone starts.
Damn it, this is my lifelong dream.
But like, check out my movie that I just wrote. But
Insidious is this week. Joyride is also this week. I knew there was something, but yeah, nothing like blockbustery status. I guess. Yeah.
Oh, Joyride's not blockbustery?
No,
it's not $300 million.
Okay,
budget. Yeah,
fair. Yeah, because like everything's like bombing, right? Except for Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's.
I had no idea that when you guys posted your little Flash episode, you doing a little ditty dance on talking about Flash.
We danced.
We danced.
And Flash bombed. I'm like, what are you talking about? Flash bombed?
Yeah.
And I googled it, $50 million. I'm like, $50 million. Just Clinton.
That's a long setup, but you got it.
His name is Lee. God damn it.
No, but I'm like, holy shit, that movie made $50 million. Again, like people are like. Busting a nut after CinemaCon. They're like, oh my god, best superhero movie of all time.
Yeah,
$50 million.
Yeah,
whatever.
And then it's like dipped off the charts now. It's not even like it's made like 4 or 5 million this past weekend. Not really. No.
Wow,
doesn't have that speed.
No arms, no legs.
Same with Fast and Furious. They didn't make.
Oh, that kind of just went
underwhelmed as well.
I actually, because that went on to streaming very quickly,
very fast,
and furious,
Yes, and I was like, that movie's fucking out on Peacock already. Like holy shit! And then I saw like articles of like Vin Diesel blames the new guy Momoa.
Oh yeah, that was
because he stole the scene because he was the best part of the movie.
He blames his overreacting. For like the movie bombing,
overreacting.
Okay, because when
he had an overreaction to the
acting is reacting.
Yeah,
of course. He is in another. He's like
this.
I actually watched that movie and he's
I didn't watch it.
He's in a different film.
Is he really?
Oh my god,
I saw the trailers and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I saw the clip going around where he like runs to his car and he's like, yay, or something like that.
He does he's like
goes, yeah.
There's one part where he's like, I'm Dante, Ashante. Like he's just like doing like these like fucking
having a ton of fun.
He's got his nails painted. He fucking went. There's a scene. This is a weird.
Go off, Queen.
I'm going off, Queen. It's not Pride Month anymore. God damn it. There's a fucking scene where he's sitting with 2 dead people. And he's talking to them.
Yes.
Like he's like, hey dude, don't be so quiet. And it's almost like a skeleton. It's just like eyes are forced to be open, but he's just dead. And then like the jaw just like falls. It's amazing.
And this is a Fast and Furious.
This is a family movie.
Exactly where we thought this was going in 2001 when the first one came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I kind of want to see it now.
It's kind of boring, but the ridiculous like the Vin thinks he's being cool scenes are pretty fucking hilarious.
Well, like when people see movies, like people are gonna see Mission Impossible because like when you see it and you see the stunts, you're like, that looks fucking real.
Yeah,
that looks cool. I want to see it on a big screen. Like, and you see the behind the scenes of him driving the motorcycle off the side of a cliff and doing all that shit. When you watch a Fast and Furious movie, they're on wires with like green screen.
I wouldn't even say that they're on wires.
Their face is like superimposed on like a computer graphic. I'm like, it doesn't feel
Titanic route.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real at all. So there's no reason for me to go see it in a theater.
Yeah.
Like unless like even Fast 5, it's like, oh, that seems cool. Like they jump.
Oh,
off.
that was the other thing. The first like 10 minutes of Fast X, it's literally just footage from Fast 5 with Jason Momoa.
Oh, like they put him in. They put him in like
he's like off to the
award
side.
style.
That's exactly what that. That's exactly what it
Jimmy
is.
Fallon or something.
You got the main villain from Fast 5 talking to him because he's like the son of the fucking.
Can we bring back that style of award show? That was a fun era.
Funny.
The Revenge of the Sith one was like,
flippy.
You spilled barbecue sauce on my robe again. You have done that yourself. It's fucking great.
I like that one.
Or Padme's like crying and like.
Or the Batman
He's like, no, you're
Begins.
just being overreacted.
Was it like Andy Dick? He's like, he's flying on rooftops.
Yeah. The Batman Begins one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just impose. We could do that ourselves. Just like superimpose ourselves in the movies and be like, Vin, family, right?
Let's think about this, and think about it, Vin. In about 10 to 15 years, you're gonna have this guy's son come back after you. Let's think about this for a second.
Fuck, Fast 5 was 12 years ago.
Yeah,
I just realized.
2015.
Shit, 2011.
I'll grab it. Oh, 2011?
Okay.
2011. That was 12 years ago, which I just established. Catch up.
You are one pathetic loser.
Okay, I'll talk about it after work because then I have to change something at work.
Oh,
now.
boy.
Oh.
Yeah. What year do you think it is right now?
I saw a script that said something about 2015.
Okay.
For Fast 5?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Good to know.
I gotta pee though.
Okay, go pee, buddy.
Go pee. Go
Drain,
pee.
drain that thing.
We'll get to some of your super chats and Streamlabs towards the end of the show. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So
How you feeling?
dude, this is I miss
Isn't it
this.
great? Doesn't it feel right?
Yeah, this is just lovely.
We'll see how I'm feeling on the drive back. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, I mean,
30 minutes, we'll see. But
it'll be like 15.
listen to the show back. I'll be chuckling again. It'll be good.
What's your drive back once you're in your new spot?
It's 10, 15 minutes closer, I'd say.
Okay.
So probably I might be able to get there in under 30. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm moving soon, by the way, for context.
Yeah, I didn't want to say specifically where.
Yeah.
So I'll give the patrons the address.
Patreon exclusive.
Yeah,
The address.
the good old exclusivity. Yeah, man. Yeah, Indy. We'll talk about the Grimace thing.
We haven't talked about Grimace.
Yeah,
yet.
we'll
We
talk
gotta get
about
to
that
that
in a second.
Okay.
You might have some games for us too.
I have a couple games.
Okay.
I have one usual game, and then I have one extra game. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We got a couple fun topics here.
Space Wolf says, "Wow, I've missed out everybody in studio." Goddamn right. Frantic says we needed this. I'm not sure where that's in reference to, but I'm assuming it's just us. Ivan says, "Sorry, late to the stream, but I'm glad to see all the Wangers back together again." God damn it.
We should only do shows like 6 months apart where we're all together like this.
Yeah.
This is
That's fair.
This is great.
I'll read some super chats real quick.
You can sort it by super chats.
And
Look
funding,
at that.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Interesting.
man.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Fuentes. Hi, Brian. Oh, he's not here. Hope you're doing well. Here's to a great week and a better year. Cody, hang in there, bud.
I think it was during the politics talk.
Okay.
But
Or
it's also just good overall advice.
And
So I
then he
appreciate
says,
that, man.
Christian Stream Deck? Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Manny says, hope you're doing well, Brian. Thank you. He says, thank you. Wiley Todd, did you ever watch The Vampire Diaries when it came out? The soundtrack is insanely good. I'm shocked currently binging it for the first time.
So,
Theo James in it?
no. That is,
Amber watched it.
I don't have his fucking name.
Amber watched it. Vampire Diaries.
The VG.
Marissa watches it as well, and she, if now and she'd be like, I'm watching it from the beginning again. So I've seen the pilot like 8 fucking times, and there is a very good soundtrack on that.
wow.
on that episode,
What I've done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love that trend of, I think it might be on TikTok, where they re-edit endings to fit to the what I've done and cut to
that
smash
was a
credits.
fun
Yeah,
time. That was a
yeah.
fun time, yeah.
But no, I never did watch The Vampire Diaries. I think I had a small flex because I think Makuga's friends with someone on that show, and she was there.
Nina Dobrev?
She was supposed to be at the wedding, but she didn't show up.
She was invited?
I think she was, yes.
Like she didn't show up at all, like she was supposed to be there, and like
I heard
RSVP.
rumblings.
RSVP?
I heard rumblings.
Oh.
that she was supposed
RSVP
to.
and said no?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
no.
But I think
I don't
one
like
of
Nina
the
Dobrev
other
anymore.
actors from Vampire Diaries was at the wedding, and I was like, Amber, she's here. She's like, cool.
okay.
That's it. That's my flex.
That was your
Nice.
flex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well, you
talking
also
to-
saw the mom from
Francis
Titanic.
Fisher. The whole time
Bring
me
it
and
back, bring
the
it
whole
back.
time me and Amber were watching
Yeah.
Titanic, was like, I was in line getting drinks with her,
Yeah.
She's like, "What'd you say?" I was like, when I introduced myself, and she's like, "Oh, how do you know? Do you know Josh, Amanda?" And I was like, "Oh, I work with Josh." And she's like, "I'm such and such." I was like, "I know who you are."
She's like,
I'm
the lady-
aware.
I'm the mom from that Titanic.
Yes, and many other things. But at the top of my head, Titanic. I couldn't think of any.
Is that who?
Francis Fisher?
What else is she in?
A bunch of stuff.
We all know this.
Yes.
Well, of course,
aware
we
of this.
know.
Name all the movies.
Yeah, the rest.
Titanic.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
Titanic 2.
of course.
Top of my-
Back in action.
You can't like throw this at me like, bro.
You don't have your
I'm not.
Francis Fisher
I'm not.
filmography
Yeah,
up
I'm
to
not
date?
like.
Francis Fisher.
I have a question though. Do you have your Liam Neeson filmography up to date, Christian?
oh.
Do you like that fucking segue?
Damn it,
Guys,
Why?
I was just
Can I get another beer?
looking into the.
Before we
okay,
get it-
okay,
before
hold on.
we
hold
segue
on,
into
hold
Cody's
on.
bit.
I had a really good segue there, Brian.
Hey,
okay,
no, I don't want- I was
it's all
asking
good.
Christian.
Yep, it's all good.
You give me one too, babe.
There we go. There you go. There's your.
Pacific. Oh.
There you go. Guys.
Yes.
I was just thinking about Liam Neeson's career the other day.
Liam Neeson.
And I just, I looked up his. I said Neese. That was it. Did I not finish the last name?
Key and Peele.
Hey, you got it.
Sorry about that. All right.
I'm cultured.
Yeah.
And guys, I was looking up a lot of the posters for his films.
Mr. Poster.
And I think from around 2008, the year Taken came out.
Yeah.
A lot of these posters and movies are just kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a game tonight, guys. Woo! Can you guess that Liam Neeson movie?
Of course.
Based on the poster I've taken out.
I followed the movie industry since 2020.
You're right up to speed then. So let's play this game right
nonstop.
now. I've took out the title of every one of these posters. Can you name
I think I know this one.
what movie this is? Now, keep in mind, I didn't label these with the title, so I too have forgotten
How do you know?
some of these.
Okay.
So this is going to be fun. Everyone play it around in the chat. This is the first one here. Let me describe it for the audio-only listeners. This is Liam Neeson, who's wearing a nice suit / coat thing, and he's holding a gun. What is the name of this movie, guys?
I think I hit the chat. I recognize the colors.
Okay.
I think it's Unknown.
Ooh.
I say it's nonstop.
Nonstop, the colors were yellow.
Oh, I don't remember.
I know for a fact.
Like the
What do you mean
color
the
hue?
colors?
Like the
hue?
font was yellow nonstop. I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure that this movie
you
is
want to plug
Unknown.
in some sound?
I
Cody?
had a correct yes and no soundbite, but it looks like the cable's not there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's okay. I mean, we don't need to. It's not
No,
worth
we need
all
to
of
know
this.
if it goes brand or not.
Okay. Then I'll pull it up. Then.
Chat's probably got it by now.
Yeah, this is one of the easier ones. I started out with an easy one. I will admit
What
that.
if this is taken?
I know it's not taken.
All right, hold on a second.
You want me? I won't reveal the chat just yet.
So
They're
Cody
probably
knows.
screaming it right now. So.
All right, so Christian said,
I'm saying nonstop.
you said it was, Christian, you said?
Unknown. I think I've seen this movie too.
Excuse me, Cody?
Yes.
Yes.
Brian, you said it was.
Nonstop.
No.
So you got it wrong. So that was too much build up for two
Okay, I
seconds.
won't-
Okay,
whatever.
Chat's got it too.
Good job, guys. Okay, it's the easy one. All right,
Okay.
now move on to the next one here, Chris. All right,
Are
let's
you gonna
see what
reveal
we
the
got.
answer? How
Let's
do you
see
do
what we got. It was unknown.
Okay.
No, but like,
I don't have the actual graphic.
oh, you don't have the graphic?
No,
oh,
no.
okay, okay.
Now this one's also interesting.
Holy
now, once again,
shit.
for the audio-only listeners, this is Liam Neeson wearing a suit, and he's holding a gun.
This man was Schindler.
So what is this film,
This is
guys?
Schindler's List.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is Schindler's List, too.
This is Schindler's
This is the Chronicles of Narnia.
This
right?
is Schindler's Revenge right here.
Wow.
right.
They should make an MTV Movie
Oh,
Awards sketch
God.
of Schindler's Revenge.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he ever had a silencer in the Taken movies.
No, I was going to
okay,
say Taken 3. I'm going to say Taken 3.
I'll say Taken 2.
No.
That's a
So
no to
either?
both you guys. Let's see if the chat got it there.
nonstop.
Let's see. Kingsborough Cal got it. It was Memory.
Memory?
I
Memory.
believe this one's Memory.
There's a
I
movie
think.
called Memory?
Yes, came out in 2020, I think. Yeah, it's a
Oh.
fairly recent one.
Did he lose
Yeah.
his memory?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was going to do a thing where it's like bonus points. Can you tell me the plot of the movie? But I don't know the plots of these movies.
I
so
would
can't.
I would assume all
I
the
can't help
plot
you.
You
is
can't
kind of the
count
same.
the quarantine movies. Come on.
We got a lot of them.
Oh, really?
So get
He
ready.
came out with a lot. He
Let's
had a good
go to the
2020.
next one. Let's go to the next one. So Memory was correct there.
Liam
Christian.
Neeson had a good 2020.
Yeah, all right. So up next, we've got this one. Now, this one, I legit don't remember. So I'm going to need to look up my internet history and see what I pulled up.
Is that A Walk Among Tombstones?
It's not. Not that.
Inferno.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It is
No.
Yeah, dick.
not that one. Not that one.
It is Dante's Inferno.
No, it's not, buddy. It is not.
It's not
No.
it's not the gray. It's got to be. Is it a generic one fucking phrase movie?
How
like,
dare you, sir?
Like Origin.
Or like,
Origin?
Yeah.
like Revenge.
Ooh,
It
yeah.
is. Let's see if the chat got it. Let me just see, since you guys both got it wrong. It is Blacklight. There it is. Kingsport Cow's on fire
Okay, hold on.
right now.
Either King Sporkel is actually a huge Liam Neeson fan, or is just looking this shit up.
How are you going to look that up, though?
Poster with red and back. I don't know.
How are you going to do that?
You Google it.
Blacklight. What the hell is
I've never
that?
heard of
I don't know.
Another 2020
I've never
joint.
heard of
That's
that
what
one.
it was. All right,
Okay.
so what's next? This one right here. Okay.
That's Backlight.
That is one. Oh, I'm
Backlit.
sorry. I forgot to describe the last one, by the way. The last one was Liam Neeson in a suit holding a gun. This one also Liam Neeson in like a coat thing.
It's a coat.
And he's
It's not
holding a
suit.
gun.
Okay, but he's on like a farm?
I believe
tell
that's
what
like a
that is.
city in the background.
It's a
That's like
city?
I believe it's like a European city.
Oh,
I
Okay,
wanna
that's
say.
Taken 2.
That's Taken 2, you say.
Or A Walk Among Tombstones. I'm gonna keep
say-
guessing until I get that.
I want to see nonstop, but Taken 3. I'm going to say Taken 3.
Okay. So you said Taken 3?
Yes.
No.
Christian said Taken 2.
Yes.
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 There you go. You got it,
That's
buddy.
Taken 2?
Woo! I've never
That
seen
is
it.
Taken 2 right
I've never
there.
seen it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, let's see if anybody. Frantic Rage got it.
All right.
Herman got it. Yes. Okay.
Nice. Good job, guys. It's
All right.
fun. All right.
Okay.
What do we got?
God damn.
Keep in mind, we have like 12 of these. So we're going
There's
to
a
keep
lot.
going.
That's
this
a
is
walk
good
on
one.
the tombstones.
You think this is Walk Among the Tombstones?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Christian, what do you got?
I want to agree with him, but
He's on the tombstone.
no, he's like on a.
No,
he
oh,
looks
I'm
like
sorry. Audio only listeners. He's
Yeah.
wearing a coat and he has a gun.
He has a
Specifically-
rifle.
This
A
gun is
rifle.
a rifle. Yes. Okay.
It's a Walk Among Tombstones. I'll say that.
No.
Oh,
It's not,
what?
guys. It
What
is
is it?
not. Let's see if the chat got it. We got to see if they're playing along as well. Did anyone get this one?
Next of Kin.
Not yet. No, it's not Next of Kin.
Okay, I'm gonna
It is
keep
Are
not
that.
these
that
real?
one.
These aren't real movies.
These are absolutely real movies that all have official posters.
This one's at least a
No.
little different. He's got a different gun.
It's
This
a
guy
different
was
gun.
Schindler.
He is wearing. I mean, no disrespect to these movies. I'm just
No, of
pointing out
course.
that all these posters
The
are exactly
Marksman?
the same. It is the Marksman, Calvin.
God,
Calvin, big fan.
Calvin's on fire right
big
now.
fan right now.
That's that. Okay,
and Calvin,
I can
if
see
you
that
are
now.
cheating, tell us how. How are you Googling this to find out? I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Liam Neeson with rifle.
That's nonstop.
That's nonstop.
That is nonstop for sure.
Are you sure that one's nonstop? Because he's wearing a coat and he has a gun.
But he's in the plane.
He's in something. He's sideways.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
nonstop. Good job, guys. Good job. You got
Is the
that
font
one.
is the font yellow?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Herman got it.
All right, good job.
All right.
All right, up next. Ooh, this one I don't remember. I'm going to look this one up. Once
looks
again,
made
guys,
up.
wearing a coat and he has a gun.
That looks like hand drawn. That is Scanner Darkly.
The Richard Linklater animated movie.
Yes.
That one?
Mm,
What is it, guys? What do you got here?
I don't know.
the
do you
green's
think?
throwing me off.
The green hue in the background is
It's
Yeah.
green kind of the background.
It's not the gray. That's the other one I was thinking of too.
The gray, he's like in all white.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
like I think
snow
that one
and
was
shit.
just like his face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
That's Taken 3.
this is Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
I'm sorry, what?
Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
No.
I'll say that's Taken 3.
Taken 3, you said.
Yeah.
No.
Now, anyone in the chat get this one, guys? Anyone? This is a tougher one.
Dairy Girls?
This is a different one. Not Dairy Girls.
Run All Night?
Good guess, but no, Sassy Milkshake. It's not that one.
Is he in a movie called Dairy Girls or is that the show?
The show Dairy Girls?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know, but that's not this
I
poster.
remember- I
that
think
we're
I remember
currently
Run
looking
All
at. Did we
Night.
finally stump the chat here? Calvin's got nothing.
Come on, Cal.
Do a image search.
Honest Thief?
It is Calvin. There's no way you knew Honest Thief. Calvin, no way in hell.
He even misspelled it.
Unbelievable.
Why do you keep calling me Cal?
Oh my God. Yeah, Calvin got it. It's Honest Thief.
There's
is
a
the name of
movie
that
called
one.
Honest Thief.
Yes, and Liam
Okay.
Neeson is in it, and he's wearing a coat and he has a gun.
All right.
Okay, up next.
That's a Walk Among Tombstone.
Yes.
Is it?
That
Yes.
is. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it, guys.
I remember liking that movie.
Yeah.
What is it about? I don't know. I just
Well, he's
remember
got a
liking
coat
it.
and a gun. Okay.
I remember because it was like Taken was like the first one, and then it was
Yeah.
like Unknown,
The gray.
The Gray, Run All Nonstop,
Nonstop.
Yeah.
A Walk Among Tombstones, and I think
Yeah.
everything else after that went over my head.
Okay.
Anybody else in the chat get it? King's Porco said bargain bin DVDs, sir. He's got them all. It's like $5 bargain
That'd be
bin.
a trip to have all these.
All right, this one here. So this is a different one.
That's not
He's
the
got a
gray.
winter coat on, and I don't see him holding a gun.
I'm gonna say it's a gray.
You think this is the gray?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Not.
The cast, I know that cast.
It's like a James Bond movie.
I'm gonna say, ooh. Oh no, what did they say earlier? Next of Kin.
You think it's Next of Kin?
Yeah.
No.
Ah,
Not.
So-
Anyone in the chat get this one, guys?
Is it the Marksman
This is a
2?
wintry thing. Herman got it.
Cold Pursuit.
Suit on this one here.
That should have been a good guess. That
Yeah.
looks like a generic. That's a generic title.
All right, how many we got left here? I see.
3 more.
That he's doing.
There's
these
3 more?
movies.
Okay, here we go. Up next, this one looks like there's Liam Neeson once again wearing a coat, and he has a gun, and there are
futuristic.
3 people behind him.
I
This
think
is Phantom Menace.
It is not.
that one's
No.
Run All Night.
You think it's what?
Run All Night.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it. That one's Run All Night.
Is that
Good
one in
job.
yellow font too?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think that is like yellow,
Nonstop
orange
and
or something.
those movies.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
they were sequels or the same movie.
They really had that blue and yellow kind of contrasting against each
Yeah.
other there. Yeah, that was good. All right, this next one here.
Ooh.
This is a good
Oh.
one. This is a good one. I have not seen this movie.
it not
but this is a good
Nonstop?
poster. And once again, guys, he has a coat and a gun.
He's on
Taken
a,
two.
it's a train though.
It's a train.
Taking the Pearl 1, 2, 3.
It's not. That movie's a guilty pleasure, but the
remake?
Travolta.
You mean taking
one?
a Pearlum to 1, 2, 3?
Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Oh, is it Pelham?
Yes.
Thank
Pearlum?
you. Pearlum. Pan Am 1, 2, 3.
All right, so I'm pretty sure the chat got this one. We haven't looked yet, but this is the train should give it away.
Taken 2.
There it
the
is.
Commuter.
Sassy Milkshake got it. The Commuter. Good job.
Okay.
Yes.
These are real movies.
All right, we have one more.
All right, we have one more here. Let's see what we got. What's that one?
That
Prince of Thieves.
That's Taken 3.
Did we do both?
I
Takens?
forget which one we've had so far.
We did Taken 2.
I thought we did Taken 3.
Ooh,
I don't
shit.
know.
We also have not done the first Taken yet.
This is either the first Taken or it's Taken 3. But I'm saying I'm Taken 3.
You're going with Taken 3, Brian. What are you going
You
with?
said Prince of
Taken
Thieves.
2.
No, he said
Taken
Prince
2.
of Thieves.
No.
2.
Christian,
Yeah.
you said Taken 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it, buddy. Good job.
Never seen it.
Good job.
I've only seen the one horribly edited scene
Where he jumps out over
over a fence and there's like
Right.
85 cuts.
Chat got that one too. Good job, guys. You all got that. That was a fun game. That worked out okay.
That was
All
great.
right.
That was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That's crazy that that's his career now.
Yeah. I
Hey.
Googled him for some reason the other day, and like the images of his movies all popped up. I'm like, those are all the exact same thing.
It says that's how this came about. You
Yeah.
just looked him up and then okay.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I know that like Bruce Willis had like a run where he was doing all these like cheaply made movies.
movies,
Yeah,
yeah.
but then it came out that he was suffering
yeah.
from a disease. I was like, oh, it's not funny.
Yeah.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Where do
at
you
all.
want us to go with that?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
How are we gonna?
We don't know what Liam Neeson is going through. Okay, that's
I'm not
all I'm
making
saying.
Fun of him. I'm just
that's
pointing out
all that
the
I'm
posters
saying.
are all him in a
We're
coat
gonna
with a
yes
gun.
and let me take that baton and run with it.
We don't know what he's going. That's all that I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying.
I do have one more game.
Yeah.
Since I have my computer here.
I mean,
Guys, the last couple weeks, Brian, I'm going to get you up to speed here. We're
Yeah.
playing a game called the Ensemble Game,
Ensemble.
where I'm going to
So
list
good at
off
this game.
some actors, the cast list of these movies, and you have to guess the movie based on the actors I'm listing.
Okay.
However, I start at the very low,
Okay.
and then I work my way up.
So you do the Doug Loves Movies thing.
Is this something he does?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if
Wow,
someone
you
else took
asshole.
it. No.
thief.
First time we did this, I asked if someone else had done this because it
Okay.
seems like
You
an
asked
easy-
him?
I just put it out there. I'm like, in case anyone else does.
I think he does the based off the cast and he starts from the bottom
Really?
and goes up. Yeah.
Oh, son
Wow.
of a bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, all right. The Doug
That's
Love
fine.
Movies game is coming up here. Here we go.
You're an honest thief.
Bring it
I
back.
only lied about being a thief. Anyone?
No.
Was that fucking Ocean's 11?
Yes!
No. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, I think was one of our things last week, was it not?
Ocean's
Great
11?
in the
Fucking
game.
movie.
Oh, I love that one. It's-
Fucking great movie.
I like the third one, the 13th one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That
the
one's pretty-
13th one.
Yeah.
It's great. They're all great. Well, I don't.
That
remember
first
the
one
second
is such a perfect comfort movie.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Ocean's 11, and I think I brought this up before, and the Italian Job remake. Both just
I
like
haven't seen that in a while.
perfect comfort watches. For
Really?
Sure. Oh, yeah. Big fan.
With Giovanni Ribisi, known Scientologist.
He's not in that one.
Giovanni Ribisi?
And the Italian
Is
Job?
he not in the Italian Job?
No, that's Edward Norton.
You about the lead? Yeah, the lead in that. It's Edward Norton.
I thought.
Oh,
he
no,
was-
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg's
Is
in
Giovanni not? Maybe what movie am I thinking
it.
of?
Giovanni Ribisi.
Gone in 60
You
Seconds?
thinking of Seth Green in Italian Job? What are you
Yeah,
talking
I
about
kind of. I think
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Seth Green.
He plays the original Napster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I was napping.
Yeah.
When he invented.
And he stole.
it.
Yeah.
Keep talking. I lost my song that I was going to play.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Hold
I
on.
watched
hold
that
on.
movie once, but it just like stuck with me. That napping movie, and then they scream of how much money they made. Like $60
Oh
million.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the Mini Cooper chase scene. It's
Charlie
great, and that's
Theron. smoke.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
She can kick my ass any day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Beat me. Beat the shit out of me.
Just beat the fucking shit out of me, please. Like, I wish I was Tom Hardy in the making of Mad Max, except I wouldn't be a dick to her. I just let her beat me up.
Was he a dick to her?
Yeah, they had like a
Apparently
massive.
that was a thing.
They had a massive
Yeah.
feud on that. But the movie's great.
All right, guys.
Well,
I've got it up here.
All right.
Here we go.
what else you got?
Here we go. The Doug Loves Movies game is what we're going to play right now. Here we
the
go.
DLM game.
And now, last couple of times we've played this, the song has gotten us demonetized, so I'm going to do something different this time.
Does it go, Doug loves?
I should have seen this coming.
Damn it.
Damn it. How did I not know? Anyway, so I'm trying to find a song that's similar to the sick beat that we've been playing the last couple times. I hope this is similar enough.
The royalty free.
Yes, the royalty thing that we still got demonetized for. I don't understand.
Oh, really?
All right, here we go. It's a whole thing. Here we go.
Okay.
This is hopefully similar. All right, guys. So first up.
So loud.
I know, I turned it down. Up first,
Yes.
Connie Sawyer.
Okay.
Lost.
Sawyer.
Took me a second.
That's
I was like, what? Troy Gentle.
Okay.
James Remar.
This is a movie or TV show?
It's a movie.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Are there any? They usually give a year in Doug Loves movies.
Well, this isn't that fucking game, bro.
Or
This
like
is my own original creation.
I'm already ahead. I know
Or
who
like-
James Remar is.
Or like a genre.
No, that's cheating. He's being too easy on these guys. We have movie experts here watching the show.
yeah.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
Adventureland.
Cleo King.
Miss Cleo.
Joe Lo Trujillo? You know the guy.
Superbad.
No, but it is that guy.
James Remar and Bill Hader.
Ed Begley Jr.
So it's a shorter track, huh?
It just kind of ended. All right, yeah, restart.
Okay. The other one was a lot longer.
Ken Jeong.
Oh.
Role models?
No one in the chat got it yet.
Role models?
No, he's not in.
Rid of this one. Amber Heard.
Pineapple Express.
Hey!
Who did James Remar play?
Who? Oh, General Bratt, the soldier in charge of Item 9. I'm assuming in the opening scene.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bill Hader's
Illegal.
name.
Oh, that guy.
Damn.
Oh, that's James. What's his name? James what?
Remar, he's
He's Mortal Kombat.
yeah.
Yeah.
He played Dexter's dad in Dexter.
Up next,
All right, Brian's got 1 point. Bring it on, bitch.
Michael Sarn.
Michael Cera?
Michael Sarn.
Scarn? Michael Scarn?
Michael Sarn. Kathy Burke. Roger Lloyd Pack.
He's got a huge pack.
Toby Jones.
Okay. Captain America, the First Avenger.
Nope. Simon McBurney.
It's a great name.
Stephen Graham. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Doctor Strange.
He wouldn't be that low on the billing.
Oh, yeah. So we're starting from the bottom.
1917.
I thought Doug trained you for this. What'd you say?
1917.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ciaran Hines or Kieran Hines, whatever the fucking name is.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Okay. Mark Strong.
The Imitation Game?
No.
No, he's
Again,
like,
he would be top billing.
We're getting towards the top now. Tom Hardy.
Limitless? No. Tom Hardy. Toby
Restart the
Jones.
music and then we'll keep going.
Do you not have it on a loop on your thing?
I did before. I don't have it right now. I'll get it. Colin Firth.
Toby Jones. That's a lot of great people.
It's set to loop now. What did I say, Colin Firth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one more that's top billed. Oh, we got someone. Sassy got it.
I think, yeah.
Oh, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy?
I've never seen
Tinker
it.
Tailor
I haven't
Soldier
seen that
Spy.
one,
Big
no.
cast though in that one. I thought you guys might.
Big political thriller. Yeah.
I never saw it.
Up next.
I just remember the trailer was like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
What does that mean?
3 left.
Oh. Keep it
Brian's
going.
Brian's got one.
I kind of like this song. Hope it doesn't demonetize us. This is good.
We'll see. I feel like I'm at Knott's Berry Farm.
Helena Matson.
Okay.
Christine Marzano.
Alex?
Alex's sister?
Michael Pitt. Gabourey Sidibe.
Precious.
Oh, no. What's
She
the
got
other?
12th billing in that one, which I thought was strange.
She was the lead.
No, she was in like 2 movies.
Tower Heist.
No.
Oh.
Michael Stuhlbarg.
I know this one.
Amanda Warren. Seems like you don't.
Amanda Warren.
Wait. What's the
Don't look at me.
No, I know the name of the I know the movie.
Keep same.
No, I don't know.
Abby Cornish. Herman got it. 7 Psychopaths. Good job.
Never mind.
Good
We
job.
gotta block the chat, man.
Yeah, block it. I didn't know that
Bullshit.
one.
They're better than you guys are. I'm just saying.
Apparently.
It's always you versus
I
the
thought-
chat. It's
No,
not-
they can look it up at home. This is bullshit.
Nah,
I thought it was
I don't
the
think they're
fish
cheating.
movie.
I don't think they're
What's
cheating.
the fish
Oh.
movie? Or the Bang of Fish. Michael Stuhlbarg's in that.
Yeah,
Oh, Shape of Water.
Yeah.
Shape of Water.
Mm. We got 2 left.
Great movie.
Yeah, great. Michael Shannon's fucking great.
James Morrison.
James
Thomas.
I was thinking of the singer. But
Thomas Kopach. Guy Thauvette. Amy Acker. Candice Azara.
Aziz's sister.
James Brolin.
such disapproval from Ghost.
James Brolin.
James Brolin.
Oh, you know that guy.
The Amityville Horror. No, that was his dad. John.
You know this one? Amy Adams.
Oh, you said James Brolin?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he was in the Amityville. What, Amy Adams?
Amy Adams.
Amy Adamsville Horror.
That one's better. Nathalie Bay.
Nathalie Bay?
Yeah, it's Nathalie. Nathalie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Martin Sheen.
He's waiting for the fucking.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Christopher Walken.
Joe Dirt.
Herman got it again. Catch me if you can.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Guys, what are you doing?
What were the last names you said?
Amy Adams.
Yeah,
She plays
I
the
closed
yeah.
out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Christopher Walken.
Yeah,
Martin
Walken's
Sheen
in
plays
Martin
Amy,
Sheen
plays
is-
Amy Adams'
Oh,
dad.
okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Elizabeth Banks is higher than Amy Adams?
Hotter?
Higher. Like on
Elizabeth Banks is in like one scene.
Yeah, about to say she's even in that. I didn't even
Amy
remember.
Adams is in it for a good portion.
But I thought he was going from the bottom up.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
She wasn't in the list. I'm on
What,
Wikipedia.
she's not
here.
credited?
I don't see her. I mean, I'm not on IMDb. I'm on like Wikipedia, so I'm just picking a few.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's throwing me
Yeah,
off.
that-
Oh,
I
yeah.
need the
Anyone
IMDb.
can edit that.
Doug
Okay.
uses IMDb.
yeah.
So sorry, Doug. I had no idea.
This is the wiki show.
Finally,
Okay.
Welcome to Knott's Berry
Frank.
Farm.
Frank Welker.
Darabout.
Transformers.
Lisa Jacob.
No, Frank Welker does like dog voices. This is a dog movie.
Ross Bagley.
Junior?
Kirsten Warren. James Duvall.
Oh.
Brent Spiner.
Independence Day.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You got it on Brent Spiner?
Yeah, he plays the doctor.
Buddy, I had 20 names to go.
Did Frank Welker do the alien voices?
Special vocal effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Frank
Good
Welker
call.
is the voice of Megatron.
I thought I'd end it with Independence Day because tomorrow, and I was like, I thought
Brent
Spiner,
Spiner, yeah, he
shit.
specifically
Yeah,
because he's a Star Trek actor and he played Dr. Oakham
Emmett
or some
Brown.
shit.
Nice, well done.
He's the crazy doctor
In what?
in Independence Day with the long hair.
Yeah.
He's like, they don't let us out much.
He gets like mind controlled by
Yeah.
the fucking thing.
Mhm. Yeah. Wait, hold on a second.
Oh no.
We're 1-1, pal.
Are we 1-1?
I guess I can pull up another film
Bring him
here.
Independence
Let's
Day
see.
2.
see if we can get. He's back in that movie. Apparently, he survived.
Frank Darabout? What's his name?
Frank Darabont. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Let me think of one.
Give Frank Darabont credit for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. God damn it. Okay.
He wrote it?
I think he did an original draft, and then it was a whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's when when they gave it to Lucas and he's like, no.
Yeah, there was a.
I'm going to write it myself.
So he's the Lauren Michaels.
I'm going to write it myself.
Yeah.
I am George Lucas.
So he just gave it to David Kep. So.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Shit. Michael Trester. Drew Logan.
Giroux.
Like Giroux.
Drew.
2 syllables in Giroux.
You're throwing me off here. Is it Drew or a Giroux?
D-R-E-W.
Okay, all right. Just making
Sorry
sure.
about that.
It's gonna throw me off, dude.
Giroux Logan.
What's your name? My name's Ann Giroux.
I'm Giroux. Oh, you're Drew. No, I'm Giroux.
Drew. Drew.
I'm from Jerusalem.
Barry Burnson.
Okay.
Bill Camp.
Okay. And his dad.
No. Get a shake of the head on that
I
one.
hate that I laughed.
Not good. Not good. Not good on that one. Alicia Silverstone.
Ooh. Horses of Nature.
The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
yeah. That's like the only one she's like small. Like
I thought that was such an obscure one.
No.
That you're gonna get
He
with
loves
Barry
that shit.
Keoghan or
That's-
maybe Nicole Kidman.
That's
you'd
my
get it.
boy,
He
dude.
loves
That's
that shit.
Yorgos, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my boy.
What's the last thing he did?
He has a new one coming out.
Really?
I think it's is that the one where Zendaya's getting like
No, we talked about. He's had this exact conversation.
Oh no,
last
that's
week.
Luca.
Getting banged out. Oh,
Yeah.
look at Guardia.
She's getting
No,
double,
getting banged
double
out.
time.
Emma Stone is in the other one. The
Yorgos one.
Oh,
Yeah,
because he did Favorite.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
How
that's
did
the one.
you
Where,
get that off? Oh my.
Hey,
that's the only thing where Alicia Silverstone's
no,
like
she was
barely
also
built.
She was in the Lodge recently,
Lodge.
right?
She was the Lodge.
oh, it's like the best
You'd
Christmas
hate it.
movie you've
You'd
ever
hate
seen.
it.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course I hate
you'd
it.
despise it.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. That was a good round. Well done, Tim.
I won.
Well
just
done.
saying.
Yeah.
Not pointing any
Well,
fingers.
Yeah.
Choosing Yorgos Lanthimos movies.
I had to pick a random one off the top of my head, guys. I was like, what's an obscured?
Give me Social Network with Max Mangella.
No, go to Doug if you want your movies picked. Okay.
All right, everybody. You're gonna sound bites. You Open that. Okay. All right. You can open that back up.
Yeah.
I got it. All right. Yeah. Y'all have anything else? You have anything else you want to talk about? Get off your chest.
Grimace is scaring everybody.
Oh fuck!
What's
We got
going
to
on
bring up
there?
Grimace.
What
I
happened to
don't
that?
know.
The Grimace challenge that's going around.
I don't
It's,
follow the TikToks.
It's Grimace's birthday,
Okay.
and there's a shake in his name that's just like a purple shake.
Ooh.
It looks gross.
Like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people have been going around drinking the Grimace shake and then creating little scary TikToks like where they die or like they create their little found footage things or
I
and
was
it's
just proud
actually
of these
it's-
youngsters making these funny.
Out
I
of-
love
yeah.
the trend. Yeah,
out of all the trends
Yeah.
that have been going on, this is one that I
It's like actually creative.
Yeah.
Where they make look.
Oh, there
Yeah.
was one girl who like had purple coming out of her nose, and then she ended up climbing on the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Like some really, really fun and
Nice.
creative stuff. And I'm sure
That's
McDonald's was like not intending for this, but it's fucking
It's
marketing
promotion for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
I even saw like the Scream official Twitter account like tweeting
They did
at
one too?
Grimace. They were
Oh,
like,
wow.
"Hey, Grimace," like kind of thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
Yeah. Just wanted to say I'm
What
proud of
are
you.
you thinking, Brian? You're thinking about
Trying
something.
to think of what I've been watching. Cody, did you watch Jury Duty?
I saw the pilot.
This fucking guy.
I saw the first 2 episodes actually.
It's
I do
fucking
want.
Oh,
yeah.
it's great.
Did you-
When I was watching, I was like, I legit thought Brian would love this.
This is.
It seemed like it was a Brian vibe.
It was.
Yeah.
All
Remind me-
my vibe.
Did you ever watch the Joe Schmo show?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, remind me
Ralph
of that.
Garman.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is going on?
Are you an actor? Are you an actor?
Did
Tell me.
you end up finishing the Barry, Brian?
I watched Barry. Yeah.
The finale.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought the episode before the end was good.
Penultimate. Okay.
Yes, I think. Oh, I don't want you to put away your.
No.
laptop.
We're
You
having a
can-
convo. Yeah.
No, I thought it was.
Oh, this is Cody fucking. He's going to bat right now. He's like, go ahead, say it, Brian. Yeah.
No, I was losing steam on Barry, and to the point of like I don't even care to finish. And then I was like, I'll watch it. And then there was one episode that like brought me back to Barry, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It was like literally like when what's his name?
No, Hank.
Hank. He tries to launch a rocket.
Yeah. That's one of the
Oh,
funniest
yeah.
scenes in the history.
And then he tries to escape, and
Yeah.
it's like a long shot of
Yeah.
him like jumping
Down the
over,
hill.
Yeah.
and then his buddy picks him up from the house. Like it's great. Like that was like classic. And then like the time jump and all that stuff. It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Wasn't for me.
I would say if there's one thing that would throw people off, it's that not so much the time jump itself, because that's how like one of the episodes ends with that little cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And then the next episode is just like them at their house, like their day to day.
It just starts, and then that's the whole episode.
Yeah.
With like no explanation, and then the whole finale of like, here's a movie about like we made a movie. It was like meta. You loved it. You love meta.
I do love meta, but I just think it was funny how they just recontextualized Barry as like a figure, and they
hero.
turned him into a hero.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's so funny. That's super dark, but yeah.
Because to me, that feels like an internet like thread of like, do we root for Barry? Do we not? Like it just felt like a conversation.
Too much directing, or
Yeah, way too much
Okay.
over the top.
Yeah. Okay.
Like took away from
Yeah.
the story.
like Kusino like gets what he deserves, but maybe like it was a little too harsh on him.
Wait,
You know?
Kusno gets what he? Are you joking that he gets?
Well,
what
he everyone kind of gets what they deserve except for
Barry.
No, I mean,
Barry does.
Yeah, he dies. Sorry,
Yeah.
spoilers. But
Spoilers. He dies.
he gets what he gets what he deserves. But like Kusuno goes to jail.
Yeah.
Kind of deserves it because
What did he do?
I mean, he started going back to his original roots of like being a scumbag, like taking the deal because he thinks Mark Wahlberg wants to like play him in a movie and stuff, and like
No, they played into his vanity,
his
perfectly.
narcissism.
Yeah. But that deserves jail time.
No, but I think he was justified in doing what he did. You know what I mean? Like that's the ending that he was okay with because he's like, my life's going to shit. Fuck it, this is all I have. So he deserves it in that sense. I can see.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it was just weird to me. Like they flipped it, and I get what they were going for. I don't know. It just didn't stick the landing with me. I mean, that's just me. I just like fell off with it. Yeah. But I mean, there's like rumors that Bill Hader wants to do like a horror movie. I'm like, cool.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm like, cool, fucking do it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's him. I'll watch anything Alec Berg writes, or I don't know if he directs, but he writes. Yeah.
He's doing another show, wasn't he? Too. I thought he was doing another show. But Alex Berg. Alec Berg. Excuse me.
He was on Silicon Valley.
Oh.
But I don't know if he's on a new show or anything. Writer's strike, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. Cody, your thoughts on the season finale of Barry?
I'm trying to remember what I have said and haven't said. I liked it overall.
Yeah.
I was okay with the time jump. I thought where it ended up played into the tone of the show that was established already. I was totally cool with it.
I think my favorite, who finally gets something that I think they deserve, is Stephen Root's character.
He was funny
because like I
just like he was like again with Jason Momoa like playing into the character. Like Stephen Root was just loving playing the Raven.
Oh yeah, but like
he was like, I'm the Raven.
He constantly, especially the first half of that season, was making the worst decisions, and
He's being an idiot.
It kept backfiring, but it finally worked in his favor. And I love that he was like the only one that like made it out with like a happy ending ish.
But then he like saved Barry.
Yeah, that was cute.
Or he saved Barry's kid.
Yeah, they're so kind of saving Barry a little bit. Yeah.
Right? Well, like when that whole shootout happened, like he jumped on.
They have
Barry's
a moment.
Kid.
They see each other like
yeah.
of an agreement.
Yeah.
I think the maybe the funniest moment in the entire show though is when Fred Armisen as the assassin. You didn't like that?
No.
Oh my god, I love that so much. And he blows up.
That was good. Funniest moment of the season was the rocket launcher at the house.
Just missed it.
And then when they're arguing over the sound quality of the Fast and Furious movies, being able to drown out an attack. That was both in the same episode, I think. By the way.
Yeah, when the guy was like, "I have an idea. Yeah. I'll just take him out to dinner." He's like, "How will you know? Yeah. Like, how will you plan it out?" He's like, "I will be very quick."
Yeah. I want to say they keep it on just that one steady shot
as they're going.
As they're just
It's like, no, that's Fast 5.
Yeah.
Fast 6 came out in 2013.
Yeah. That was good. But I kind of want to revisit back to when it was just like, because the original concept was cool. Like, Hitman joins acting class.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like, I don't remember anything from the first season, really.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to go back and see it all.
I listened he did a podcast, it might have been with Conan, where it might have been that one, it might have been maybe like the Josh Horowitz one. But
talks about his anxiety.
No, but he talked specifically about seasons 3 and 4. They kind of like they wrote season 3 and started shooting it, and then they started season 4 like kind of back to back. So it kind of became a combined thing, and you can see the through lines because of the weird heaven purgatory stuff, dream like stuff that kind of weaves in between. So
that's what I saw some post on Reddit or something saying like, oh, he should have ended up at that purgatory, like the beach where he saw all of his victims.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the small story of him like covering up his tracks.
Yeah.
In like the first few seasons. But yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I can like stuff. I can not like stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Rock and roll.
Yeah. I don't know what's on my next. Oh, The Bear. I haven't started The Bear.
Yeah, I still need to watch that. I watched the.
You never watched the first season?
I watched the first season. No, for the second season, I watched the first episode. I need to continue.
Is Will Poulter in it?
I've heard he is.
I believe he has a guest spot.
That was a selling point.
I think there's a few guest stars in this season.
Everyone jumps on the bandwagon once everyone's like, oh, you have a hit show. It's like if we ever make it big, it's like, oh, now you're showing up on the Wanger show.
I do think about that sometimes. It's like, who's going to be the one to text us, be like, hey, congratulations. By the way, there's going to be so many.
I got some names.
Yeah, there's going to be so many people. Be like, hey, great that what you guys are doing. If you ever need.
Oh, yeah. Just the tone in your voice is just screaming something. I'm not going to say it all.
Say the name.
Nope.
Say the name.
Which one? I don't know who you're
I'll tell you
thinking.
afterwards.
never
We're
gonna
doing the
hit a million.
sound bites. We're doing the
Okay,
sound
yeah,
bites.
we'll
is
hit a
it?
million.
We'll do the sound.
Watch
bites.
Jury Duty, please. It
Yeah,
reminds
I
me of the
want to.
rehearsal.
I want to. I want to.
Jury Duty,
It reminds me of the rehearsal
Yeah.
of Nathan Fielder's.
Okay, but like a
Rehearsal.
more like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Real.
like a joyful version of it. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
a
Did you guys watch Bad Trip?
Yes.
Yeah.
bad trip.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Eric Andre.
Yeah.
No,
So like the whole concept, I think it's the same creators or producers or something, but the whole concept of that is like they're pranking people, but like to find the good in people. Like
So
they're
it's the
not-
opposite.
Okay.
They're not like just making some prank, like someone looks stupid in front of a prank.
Yeah.
So like for Jury Duty, they want this guy to succeed. They want
Yeah.
him to do well. They want him to be good.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So like at the end, I'm like bawling my eyes out of just
Aw.
like everything he's done and all the good like he's done for
I
these
feel like
people.
that's such a lightning in a bottle too. Like how do you do a season 2? You just do the same thing over
Yeah,
and over.
there's no
You know,
way.
like you can't get away with that.
Well, there was some sorry, we'll get to your
No,
soundbite.
you're good.
But so for Jury Duty on Freevee, but it's also on Prime. It's a hidden camera show, but they cast Kirk Fox,
Yeah,
who's like well known.
if you follow comedy at all, you've seen him around.
Yeah. So like apparently, the main guy, the guy they were pranking, was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Parks and Rec." Like it came
Yeah.
out like during the show, and they're like, "Oh shit, Kirk Fox is on Parks
Yeah.
and Rec."
Oh.
So they like told. I mean, this is like from what I've heard from other people. I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh, who was originally supposed to be in it? Or
No, he's in
He
it.
is
He's,
in it.
he's one of the jurors.
But they're like, shit, he's gonna know he's an actor. And
So
then
they
blow
like
it.
kept him as far away as possible.
he
Yeah.
still never recognized them or
Yeah,
anything.
no.
Wow.
But I remember the first episode. I'm like, fuck, Kirk Fox is so funny. He's in it like the whole time, and then he just falls off. And I'm like, oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the other people are just kind of unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Lisa Gilroy, who's in.
Oh.
Do you know
yeah.
who that is?
Yeah, I do know
Really?
who that is. Yeah, I've heard the name.
I hope she's on SNL because she's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
But she's unknown, so like they can cast people like that, like comedy people, funny people, to just be hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you cast someone who's been in Parks and Rec and Community, you guys
Yeah.
watch Community?
Yeah. Did I ever watch Community?
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
Brian. You
Yeah.
know
But
this.
but you remember
Kirk Fox is in that as well.
where he plays
Brita's
Blade.
export. Yeah.
Yeah, Britain's ex-boyfriend.
At
He's-
the carnival or whatever.
yeah. He's like, you got hit in the head, so you don't feel shame anymore. That's why you're so cool, because you don't feel shame. He's just
So they have to like lock Britta up so she doesn't go back.
Yeah. And
That's
Jeff was
good.
like, I don't fucking get it. Like, how are you? What is Britta seeing you? He's like, I don't know, man. I just am.
How many episodes is that?
Of what?
Of Jury Duty?
8 or 9?
8 episodes, like
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I watch because I
fucking
I
great.
see the clips of James Marsden and the guy
It's so
interacting with
fucking
each
good.
other.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's who you were. You were an X-Men. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's funny because like even the security guard who's a fake actor of it, she's like, "Where's X-Men at?" Like they play into it.
And good on James Marsden for
Fucking
like
great.
Yeah.
poking
dude,
fun at himself.
He's
and
in
stuff.
X-Men. He's in
Yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Like big movies.
But I think I saw that clip too, where like what?
I forgot. Her mom brings a point. Kristen Wiig was in the Joe Schmo show.
she was in it too.
Yeah.
really?
Oh wow.
She was
She's one of the
I think
originals.
Pat. I think like Dr. Pat or something
Oh,
like that.
I-
What's
I
her
don't-
name? I'm trying
I
to
don't remember
remember.
watching it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the thing.
Yeah, good on James for just like playing. Like he plays a dick version of himself.
Yeah.
And
Because
yeah.
I think I saw the clip where the guy they were pranking was like, yeah, I watched Sonic 2, and he's like, it wasn't as good or something like that. Like he was just like being so candid about the whole thing.
No, he's like, it was great. Ben Schwartz is great.
yeah.
Like the other guy. And James is like, what about me? It's so good.
That's great. Yeah.
But again, they toe the line of like, if they fuck up, like it's
The whole
over.
show's done.
The whole
Yeah,
show's
yeah,
over.
yeah.
It's like that
Yeah.
rehearsal on Nathan for You, like the
Yeah.
first
Mhm.
episode or with the girl that like they have in
Crazy.
The, yeah. If like one thing goes wrong, the whole thing's ruined.
Yeah, but
It's so good.
Ronnie and Sammy are back.
Who's that?
Jersey Shore.
Oh, is it still going?
I think I saw something on TikTok that
Oh.
they're
It's still
bringing
going?
these two toxic people back to be in the same room. I'm sure that's healthy. I'm sure it's very
These
healthy.
toxic people.
Yeah.
I'm just down to go see DJ Pauly D.
I mean, he seems
Yeah,
like a cool
Vegas.
guy. If there
Does
was
he?
one
No.
person out of the Jersey Shore I'd want to hang out with, it'd be Pauly D.
Not Vinny.
Want to be the situation?
No.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, he did his time.
No.
He
Wait,
went to
what?
jail?
He went to jail?
Yeah, I thought he did tax evasion.
tax evasion?
Yeah.
Or did he actually go to jail?
I think he did.
Was
I
it
think
good?
he ran
Yeah.
away for a little bit. Yeah.
Wow, that's
What a
cool.
wild time.
I'm sure he didn't spend too much time, but I'm pretty sure he did some
Yeah.
time
He just
for it.
walked in. He's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
We've got a situation here. Where do I
Shows
get
the
my,
abs.
where do I get my tan? Yeah, it's
That was
between
like the highlight of like 2009.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a toss up though between Paulie and Vinny. They seem like cool guys.
They just
Seem
seem
like
like
cool.
they're down to party.
Yeah. Now they're family. They all have families or something.
They're like
What
married with
happens,
kids and everything.
guys.
I don't
you
know.
know?
I know Snooki has kids.
I used to be like the Jersey Shore folks.
You were the Jersey Fourth.
Soundbites, you said, Christian.
Sound bites. All right, we give
Good to be back in person.
we give shout outs to everyone who's a Patreon supporter, $15 and up. So if you want to join us here on this endeavor that we are doing here, give us money and we'll give you a shout out. Here we go. Aaron Woodley.
I don't know. So sorry. You know, if your family's killed by AI in the future, I did help it learn.
Alec Remler Young.
Wait, never mind.
Alexis Lopez.
As we wait for that, James brings up shout out I can't fucking talk. See, it happens everywhere. Everywhere I go, I can't fucking
Joe
talk.
Schmo, yeah.
Arcadio Castellanos.
Jersey Fourth.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Yeah.
That's
hell
Kid
yeah.
Rock, by the way.
Billy Storley. Hey, baby. Bobby Mitchell.
Ho, 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 honey.
Brian Arsenal.
I had to get on some asses.
Brian D.
But I bought this one because I really like the knobs.
Chris Jones. That's my son. I would fucking kill for him. Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy.
Shit, I gotta get that one ready.
Shout out to all the moms. Claire Stefan.
Nope, we did that one.
I like that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit. Although,
Connor Kennedy.
hey, Cody, if you were a yogurt, would you be at the bottom or stirred?
Chat, name the movie. Connor Kennedy.
I'm feeling skinny, Tony.
Elena Marie 10.
Hey guys, look, it's Caesar's winner.
FS1138.
They're gross looking.
He's looking
sometimes.
for it, man. He's
Yeah.
like, where's the dick?
I got to know the dick to know. If you know the size of the dick, then that's the best context of the story. That's all about the storytelling.
Harley Payne.
And I'm known to be a real nasty man.
James Lavario.
La 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 vida loca la 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 la.
John Noto.
I almost sucked Larry's cock.
Justin Than Nguyen.
La Hyatt.
A lot of Eric ones today.
Carl Soderback.
Yes.
Kat Berger.
No.
Kyle Johnson.
Look at me with the big peen.
Maris Norton.
Oh, fuck me.
Michael Bittner.
Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go.
Nick Wade.
Oh, fuck you.
Ruben E25.
Oh, daddy.
Sang Lay.
I accidentally talked to a sex robot.
Oh,
Senior Film.
Hey, Brian, you're not supposed to hit it that hard.
there's no wind, dipshit.
Sergio Castaneda.
What's 6 inches? Am I right, guys? What is it?
Stephanie Merritt.
I almost sucked Larry's cock.
Again. Terry
I misjudged my amount of clips.
Terry
I gotta-
Stockwell.
I got to recycle some here.
Hey, baby. TJ Jones.
Wait, never mind.
Tyler Eklund.
La 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 vida loca la 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 la.
And finally, Wiley Todd.
Okay, so this one is in honor of Independence Day. And it also requires a video element. Not going to put it on the screen. Don't have the time. But if you guys want to watch along, this is one of the classic 4th of July videos, and I just wanted to play it because I want to giggle. There's a guy lighting a firework right now. He is in a motorized chair, not like a wheelchair, but same idea because he's injured. So let's watch this.
Bag up, bag up.
Oh,
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you
Real quick, I did want to play the this one soundbite real quick right here.
You have it?
Yeah.
Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Trump? Oh, no.
what? From what?
The headline here just says Trump says I will stop World War III, and it's this.
Oh, weird.
Lord, man.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I got to pee so bad.
Okay, let's get out
All
of here.
right, we're getting out of here. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you're hitting the like button, leaving a comment down below, and subscribing if you haven't. So we'll see you all soon. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye. Hell yeah. Go pee-pee. Go pee-pee.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, daddy. Oh, man. Woo!
No. No.
L'Chayet.
What's your favorite Liam Neeson movie, Cody?
Batman Begins.
It's good.
Ho, 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 ho.
I'm more of
honey.
a Schindler's List fan.
You like to pick the art.
Yeah, but you're not really revisiting
weird for
Schindler's
that,
List the
James
whole lot. It's a little kind of a downer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like a hero, you know. Schindler's Revenge, however, I would see
That could
that.
be one of those posters. Yeah.
Did you ever see that Kingsman that had the post-credit scene with Hitler, where they treated it like it was a Marvel post-credit scene, and they were like, "Who is this?" Like, this is Adolf.
That was in
Hitler.
Kingsman?
Yeah.
I only saw the first one.
Oh.
Oh, wow.